But he associates with other what?
He associates with a lot of thugs.
But
Joe Rogan associated with some violent, vile, racist thugs.
But he associates with a lot of with a lot of brothers too.
A lot of self-hating niggas. That don't mean nothing.
I don't think.
So you saying you wouldn't be Joe Rogan friend? Well, I fuck with Joe Rogan.
I like him.
I got to get a personal.
Check your phone. I sent you guys in the DM so you can be familiar with it.
I fuck with Joe Rogan, man.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I think he's straight. So you're saying you don't? You think he might be a racist, or you don't know?
I say if you kick it with a bunch of racists, you lend your platform to a bunch of racists, and they use your platform to gain a following to go back to their platforms to spew major racist points of views. Then hey, if it looks like a duck, talks like a duck, acts like a duck.
But
so I don't need you to tell me.
But we would have a racist on this show, and they're gonna get something out of it.
It doesn't mean. Hey, this shit look at the top of my head and make it look like I just.
But you know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. We in here.
Shut up, Siri, bitch.
But DeJuan, we would have a race on here.
I would have a KKK nigga on here.
Yeah, that's different.
I would have a straight KKK.
That's different than going around and having someone that spews racist rhetoric as a regular on your platform and you don't contest. If we had a racist on here, we challenge. I don't mind talking to racists at all, but we contest them on their points of view. We wouldn't let them just say niggas ain't shit and then let that go unchallenged. That's the difference.
Who's racist? Are you saying that Joe Rogan has racist people around him
all the time? He has people on. We have Gavin McInnes on regularly. He had remember even when he went to Spotify, they actually I don't like the way Spotify did it, but they literally cleared his all of his past podcasts with major known racists. Spotify didn't bring those shows to Spotify, and it was a major thing between Joe Rogan like, why didn't you do this to my guests? And Spotify like, look, we ain't trying to be associated with these motherfuckers because he has a whole catalog of these motherfuckers that he done put in his platform. So,
but here's the thing.
I don't feel he is.
I would gladly have an openly racist person on this show.
100%.
No, but what Dwan's saying is
that's not what I'm saying.
The dialogue that they had on the show was what he didn't approve of.
Yeah, what Dwan's saying is racist with us. We would be calling him out, blah blah blah, or whatever. He's saying that.
I don't expect any white person to give a fuck about black issues, though.
I'm not saying I expect that either. That's not what I'm saying.
What are you expecting?
I'm just calling him what it is, and people can choose to view him or not view. I'm not saying don't look at him. I'm saying people can do whatever they want with him. I'm not saying boycott Joe Rogan. Watch him do what the fuck you want to do. Look, over the last 10 years that I've been seeing him off and on, I've seen more than enough to make me draw my conclusions.
Fair.
Now, if someone else don't see it that way, that's fine. But I will say this. When I've drawn my conclusions, I haven't been wrong yet. Because I remember saying the same thing about. I used to be a major Bill Maher fan. I used to watch every episode of Real Time with Bill Maher. Man. But then I started seeing his bullshit around
Bill
2009.
Maher fuck you up, nigga.
I beat Bill Maher's ass.
I would love for you to
cut his shag off.
Hey, that's the first time DeJuan ever said something. Because
I'll beat Bill Maher.
Beat his ass.
I don't believe in fighting black people, but I'll cut Bill Maher's shag off. My thing is this. I used to watch every single episode of Real Time. I used to watch Politically Incorrect going back to the 90s.
I did too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but like around 2009, 2010, I started seeing a bunch of bullshit from Bill Maher. And then it was kind of hard for me to say, like, damn, this Bill Maher don't fuck with black people at all.
Here's the thing. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm a fan of art, right? If you're a racist motherfucker and you dope at something that I like, I'm going to still be a fan. I'ma still be if there was an openly racist white hooper in the league and he had major game, I'd be like, that nigga got game, bro. I would. I would. I'm not saying that I have to like you to be a fan. I don't have to like you to be a fan of yours.
Yeah.
And to pay homage to.
Me neither. I don't have to like you. About this whole thing with Bill Maher, the thing that threw me over with him was like when Trayvon Martin died. Right. Anytime you see something like because this is the thing. I don't mind you being who you are. I'd much rather prefer a Rush Limbaugh who tell me who he is, and that's it. But don't come around, you smoke with the black people.
I respected Rush Limbaugh's work, his body of work.
I respected him.
He stood for what he kind of believed in, even though it wasn't what I believed in.
He created a whole new genre.
He created a genre. You gotta respect trendsetters. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if the nigga, because I feel like it's weakness to hate somebody just because they hate you. Yeah. Because now I'm doing what you're doing, not what I would normally do. You can hate me, and I still have the upper hand. That don't mean I have to be who you are and do what you do and reciprocate it, because that energy is draining.
Like, I didn't mind.
If a midget called me a nigger and kicked me, I just body slam a nigga and keep pushing. I'm not even gonna think about him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, some motherfuckers ain't big enough to get me riled up.
My mom told me a story when she was in high school, RP, and she said there's people picking on this little midget. and she's obviously a black woman during this era, so she went in to like tell the people to stop picking on him, and the midget told her, "Shut up, you little nigger," to my mom. And it was crazy because like I ended up going to high school with like the guy's daughter on some weird shit, and I never liked. And the daughter was like a short person, whatever. And I never liked the kids because with their fucking
I was like, little midget bitch.
Yeah, I never said nothing, but I just did not like
knee high bitch.
Yeah,
that's what I would have called her.
Yeah.
Now my thing, like, I didn't mind dynamics because when he called them girls nappy headed hoes, I laughed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look.
Right.
To me,
wait, why you laugh?
Good look. Black people, we got jokes. But we can't out racist white people when it comes to racist jokes. Racist white jokes is they shit. Them motherfuckers is clever. So, but look, he has an audience that he speaks to. I'm fine with that. My issue with someone like a Bill Maher is he plays like you're my friend. You say you smoke weed, you listen to hip hop, you dating Superhead, and then you come around talking about something. I'm a friend of black people, but when it comes time to solve issues with black people, you basically say, no, I don't fuck with reparations. I don't know. Black people need to get it together. Oh, Eric
he said
Gardner,
that?
Yeah, he said black people. He said he don't fuck with reparations. And when Eric Gardner got choked out by the police, he said, well, his obesity had more to do with it on his own show. So when I see that, I'm like, okay, why do you kick it with me? Why do you kick with me if you don't fuck with me?
Right.
That's my issue.
Go ahead.
Don't kick with me if you don't fuck with me.
So I have to be in complete agreement with everything that you represent in order to kick it with you?
No, I didn't say that. No. Let me make it clear. You don't be agreeing with everything. You have to respect my humanity. The base level. I
enjoy a healthy hypocrite. Brandon is a healthy hypocrite. You're a healthy hypocrite. You're a healthy hippo.
Here's the difference.
I did not expect
I'm a healthy hypocrite.
Wearing another flesh-colored shirt.
We're all healthy hypocrites.
They got a naked shirt on.
We're all hypocrites on some level. The only difference is this. I'm saying, look, you're a hypocrite, but you respect Brandon's humanity. You respect his humanity. If you don't respect my humanity, I don't fuck with you. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like me. Right. You don't have to fuck with me. But if my humanity is a joke to you, if my life is worth less than someone who looks like you, I don't fuck with you.
Okay, but it's not, okay, I get it. But you can never prove worth to someone who doesn't understand your value.
I don't have to prove it to them.
So just because you don't see my value doesn't mean, because I feel like it's a stronger stance to be able to exist around people who think less of you and dominate than to just fucking leave to where there's only niggas that are just like me. Yeah. You feel me? Like, I'd rather be on the battlefield showing you niggas that I'm slaying you and then there ain't shit you could do with me and I'm here despite
facts
than just to retreat to blackness and be telling everybody we gonna get it together. Nah, nigga, some of us are soldiers. Some of us need to be on the battlefield.
Question.
Go ahead.
Is watching a TV show being on the battlefield? It's just a fucking TV show. I just choose not to watch it.
We're on the battlefield now.
No, I'm saying we're on the battlefield. Like when it comes to actually being, I don't mind being around racist people. I do business with racists. I have no issues with.
He said, "Duck all that justify." I'm not justifying racism, but we talked about humanity. One of the things about humanity is allowing people to make their own choices. The choices don't have to benefit me.
Right.
My choices are the only choices that need to benefit me. If you choose not to like me because I'm black, I mean, fuck you. But that's not going to change my day. It's not going to change the course of my life. If you put yourself in a position where you can change the course of my life, now we got beef.
I agree with all that, but here's the difference. I agree with 100% of that. I don't have no issues with nobody doing nothing. But I only have 24 hours in a day, and I consume very little entertainment because I'm about building my own shit.
Right.
So the few hours a day that I spend consuming entertainment, I'm not going to consume that entertainment through a Bill Maher. Why watch this motherfucker who I know ain't going to tell me no news that's relevant to me? If it is relevant to me, he gonna side acting like it ain't shit, and he gonna talk about a whole bunch of shit that ain't relevant to me. when I can spend that same hour learning something, being more constructive, or spending that time getting news that's relevant to me. That's
fair. That's fair.
I don't care about him being who he is. He can have his shag as long as he want. He can listen to as much rap as he want. He can smoke all the weed he want. Bill Maher ain't affecting my day.
What if Bill called you like, I seen you on Kraig Facts?
Yeah. I would love for you to go on the show.
You would actually be great for a show. And he was like, look, man, I'm just getting to this money, my nigga. I'm just trying to get this paper.
Right.
That's all I'm doing.
I'm sure that's exactly what he's doing.
Which is fine. I have no issue with that. So make your money.
What if hate is valuable? What if hate is
very has
paying
equity?
you?
It has equity.
So would you tell a motherfucker who is participating in hate speech or something that's hateful, but is putting food on his family's table, how would you suggest him changing? Like, how would you suggest him doing something different? Like, that's not making money, or
he has to do whatever is right with his conscience. But at the end of the day, there's plenty of ways to make money. And if you choose to make money through hate, through spewing hate, through talking shit about people, I don't respect you. Right. But hey, if your family's eating, it's eating. But because it's a whole bunch of people out there that make their money other ways. Most people make their money in a way that's just neutral to hate or love. It's just making money. Right. If you choose to make your money off hating and making sure and disrespecting one group of people and disrespecting their humanity, then I'm just not going to spend time with your form of entertainment. Right. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And I don't respect you as a human.
Because white people make money off hate all the time. It's team owners that hate niggas.
Go ahead.
I've worked at I've worked at jobs, car dealerships, and other jobs where I knew at the top they hated niggas.
Yep.
But they had us there.
That's what I'm saying. Corporate walk in, they all look exactly alike, and that ain't like us.
Real spit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you see that, you already know there ain't no growth at this place. You know what I'm saying? You know there's a ceiling at your position when you see who's in corporate.
That's when as a black person, you do what I did back in my 20s. I'm so glad I did back in my 20s, and you niggas did the same shit too. Y'all smart, ugly motherfuckers. Y'all did the same shit.
Yeah, man.
And that's go to that job, learn how that job makes his money, and find a way you can do that shit on your own. Like you ain't everybody gonna like you, but get something out of it while you there. That's all I'm saying.
Hate is an energy, bro. Hate is an energy.
I'm sorry, real quick. Duncan is here, y'all.
Hey.
Do it, Dunk. Do it.
Go ahead, nigga.
Che,
That nigga speaking Spanish like a motherfucker.
That nigga's supposed to... All right, hey, we tried it, didn't work. Dozie, no, he can't do it. Hey, come on, man. He froze up. He froze up at it. What do you want? Waves is dipping today and all of that. You did. Hey, nigga, they booed you on that Che.
Dozie jealous. Duncan is Dozie.
Y'all niggas ain't shit.
I use women's hatred of men to get pussy from them all the time.
Go ahead.
I use women's hatred of men to get pussy from women all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you first start dealing with a new broad, they're gonna tell you everything they hated about the previous niggas.
Oh, yeah.
And you gonna do the opposite.
Hateful instructions.
Yes.
The only thing that's missing is a cover with a fucking syllabus and an index. How to get the pussy.
Got your references in that bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
2 months into the semester, this is what you can expect.
Because me, all hate is uninformed logic. It's logical to a certain degree, but then it stops being logic because it's not fully informed logic. It's partially informed. It's I hate niggers because they're always robbing people. But then it's not informing you of the part. Well, what about the part where the unjust distribution of resources, and you know what I'm saying? And this nigga's daddy's in jail, or his mama's in jail, or his mama's a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? And he just literally robbing niggas to survive. You know what I'm saying? Or I hate niggas because they're. What's another reason why motherfuckers hate us?
We're lazy.
Loud.
Loud.
We're lazy.
And like hate is it's all on top of what you said, Kraig, because that was 100%. Hate is also the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
When people don't know something, they project their insecurities on that unknown other. You know what I mean? Whatever little bullshit ass feelings they got inside about themselves, they can project on what they don't know.
Yeah, they think we're like master manipulators, hypersexual. Like literally, like they think
that's what they are.
Yeah, they try to portray us as these vampiric like type of people.
Right.
And
if you really listen to a racist talk, if you just listen closely, what did you say? They hate that we're hypersexual. Who
Say
went
it again.
they hate that we're hypersexual. Who went around the world raping the indigenous people? Us or them? They say that we're
fucking dogs.
Yeah, they say
Real
that.
talk.
Yeah,
on some weird.
They say
Weird shit. The lazy comment is what always
I'll
gets
give
me.
you another one. Lazy.
Yeah. We're here because you niggas don't want to do the work. That's the only reason that we're in this country is because these rich motherfuckers don't want to do the work.
Real talk.
Not just the real talk.
Couldn't do the work.
Couldn't do the work.
Yeah, we do the hard work and they couldn't do the thinking. What's another one they call us? They call us dirty. Well, who didn't know how to take a shower till 7-Eleven?
Right.
Them.
Talking
So,
about it.
no matter what.
You saying that Indians was teaching white people how to take showers?
7-Eleven.
Watch the I am telling you, wash up under your armpit.
We're talking about the Moors going into Spain. They introduced bathhouses to Spain.
Right.
Yeah, that was good, Craig.
The other one is they think we dumb, we slow.
Right.
Hey, but who are the people who didn't have their own, who didn't know how to make a fucking house or had their own shoe up until about, 1,600 years ago?
Yeah.
So everything they say about us really is, if you look at their history, it's 100% them. So when I hear these motherfuckers talking, it's like, you talking about your mama.
Man.
Right.
Literally.
You know what they call a hate, though?
Violent too.
Yeah, because you don't even know me.
How are we violent? How a white lady clutch her purse when she see me on the street? Nigga, you done killed so many of my motherfucking people. Get the fuck out of here. That shit make no sense.
They call us monkeys, but they the ones that's full of hair and they got no lips.
Right, but check this out. Lukewarmness is hate.
Oh, yeah.
Nigger, you should get a job is hateful speech. Nigger, I can help you find a job. That's not hateful speech.
Nigga, I can get you paid. Nigga, I can get you paid.
Nigger, I got a job for you. Even though you saying nigger, I ain't no nigger.
No.
I ain't no nigger.
You gonna look
What's up with that job? If you say nigger, I got a job for you, I say I take the job, and in my head I'm like, I don't know what a nigger is, but
Do you want that? Because if he's saying nigger, I got a job for you. I don't want that job.
here's the
You gonna
thing.
be nigger this nigga, go do this nigga all day. Like,
You gonna be nigga do that regardless if they call you nigger or not.
That's what I'm saying. So if you accepting the nigger anything, then that's gonna be you.
Right.
Nigga, my
But
name is
people
Dozie.
do that though, dog.
You, nigga. What you talking about?
You telling me right now, your boss come to you and say, nigger, I got $350K a year for you. Nigger, you're getting a raise.
Nigga.
I'm gonna say this. Call me nigga one more time. We rumbling. I'm not coming to work every day getting called a nigger all the time. That's not happening.
Nigger Dozie. Nigger Dozie.
Nigger Dozie's here. All right. Hey, y'all.
We doing that work? That's comedy, bro.
Nigger Dozie is out of control right now. That's out of control.
Facebook low-key be like, okay, nigger, play videos the way they acting towards us.
Yeah.
YouTube be like, hey, niggers, get some entertainment. Get these other niggas a watch.
Hey, but you know what we call hate though? We gotta call hate confused admiration, bro. Because a lot of times they don't. It's not hate. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't. They just don't. They want you to be the way they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? Like they love black people, but y'all don't act like us. You know what I'm saying? We love the way y'all got soul and all that shit. And a lot of black people fall for that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got niggas, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Niggas acting like that. No, we acting like we acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how we act. They act this way when they go to Mardi Gras.
Right.
That's not looked down upon. That's not looked down upon.
Right.
So it's like, we got to,
They be having...
that's the white...
That's the nigga did the Ric Flair.
They talk shit about us. They be having all kind of fights at their grandfather or uncle's funeral.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, let's talk about it, bro. We pod that story they put out. Thank you to the person that sent me this. Forgot the username, but the news is creating the narrative that black people are targeting Asian communities.
We supported Bruce Lee more than anybody.
Go ahead.
More than Asians.
San Francisco.
All my dad's friends think Bruce Lee is the coldest nigga to ever fight.
Ain't fought nobody, nigga.
We have no problems with. Hey, stop it, bro. We ain't never had.
But why would the news want to just put that out that black people are now looking for vulnerable old Asian people, running out, knocking them out, like
because Trump ain't in office anymore. See, when Trump was in office, you had all these other groups coming together acting like they supported black people. You know what I mean? Because it was so obvious what was going on.
Who plays Street Fighter more than niggas?
Nobody.
Exactly.
And we use Chun-Li too.
And
Ryu. I use coldest nigga on Street Fighter. I use the Honda.
Any fight game, I hate losing.
And you got that off before anybody. DeJuan smart. DeJuan got that off before anybody can tell you.
That nigga grab a nigga.
Yeah.
That shit was low key, bro.
But like the Asians, it's like the, and in California put up, just today was announced a bill, $14 million for resources and investigation on anti-Asian hate crimes. Right. Asians still ain't paid for Latasha Harlins dying.
Right.
And, which kicked off the riots. Asians, the matter of fact, go back and listen to the conditions that led up to the riots. The reason why niggas was burning down a lot of these Asian stores is they talked to us like shit. Hurry up and get out. Hurry up and buy.
Right.
And so now you got these motherfuckers putting it up there. I think my personal conjecture, what I think they doing with this is, I think that, now that Biden's in office and you got the Democrats in office, the Democrats, liberals have always controlled the media narratives. They know they're going to keep killing niggas. They know the police going to keep killing niggas. They know rednecks going to keep killing niggas. But so if they can change the narrative to black people fighting Asians, it desensitizes the rest of the country when a black person gets killed by anybody else. Why should we care about a black person getting killed by a cop? They were probably going to attack an Asian.
Yeah. And another thing too is like, like with that shit, bro, they have a hold, on the immigration thing right now. So I don't know if y'all know, Biden is bringing in, what do you say, like 110,000 immigrants or some shit like that.
Yeah, but he's opening up the detention centers in Texas again.
Yeah. He's basically trying to bring in an influx of immigrants. With COVID going on, which is fucking stupid. Like nobody's really saying that. Nobody really like, hey, where's COVID? Nigga, we can't even go to a fucking restaurant. How the fuck they coming out here?
Right. Go ahead.
So it's like we not really. They're doing shit under the guise of, well, everybody's getting fucked over by the white man. So we gonna this is as this white man, I'm gonna fix this. So it makes sense when Joe Biden was having that meeting with the political leaders. What did he tell them? Y'all worrying about us.
You guys.
Right. Yeah, y'all worried about us. Y'all ain't gonna have to worry about us. It's gonna be the Hispanics y'all gonna have to worry about.
Right.
And they gonna take over. So y'all think we bad, worry about them. So I'm saying this is actually going along with his plan.
You know what I think
He's following through.
Okay. There's a lot of foreign Asian investors into this country. A lot of people don't know most of the buildings owned in downtown LA are owned by Japanese investors.
That's a fact.
A lot of foreign Chinese investors in this country. So I think when they do shit like that, it's because black people are a risk factor in investment. And a risk factor is a building block for investment. When people see a risk factor, what makes someone who works on the market valuable is they can assess and predict economic trends based on a risk factor. You feel what I'm saying? So so what they're trying to do, I feel like, is conjure money for foreign investment based on the fear or the risk factor of being black. Yes. We need more money for prisons. Yeah. We need money to build up this neighborhood and and higher the prices of shit to get these niggas out. These niggas are a risk factor. We need your money so we can deal with this risk factor. Right. And people don't look at it. People don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? This shit is all economics. I feel like the next step for black people is we need to become like decentralized banking, like Bitcoin. Bitcoin or decentralized banking is not doesn't adhere to any rules or guidelines within the current economic state. They don't answer to banks. They don't answer to countries. They strictly answer to whatever the groups of people that get together to put bread together to make that Bitcoin or that non-fungible token to make that a fucking worthwhile blockchain to invest in.
Plus, it's not backed by gold or anything.
Right. It's backed by digital assets. Exactly. So if this nigga Brandon has an album that went diamond in 1980, you got an album that went diamond in 1990, you got one that went diamond in 2000, 2010, and I got one in 2020, that's fucking, what's that, $50 billion, 50 million record sales, and whatever that monetary value is, a lot of these niggas are backing these blockchains with these digital assets. That's why there's companies that are going around and buying people's catalogs. Yeah. I forget whose catalog this guy bought. Was it Timberland?
Lil Wayne's.
Lil Wayne.
$1 million.
So that's gonna be on somebody's blockchain. I guarantee that's gonna be a part of it.
They got Drake shit in there and Nicki's. It ain't just Wayne's.
Actually, Taylor Swift had her shit sold, and
she fucked up. Scooter took hers,
and that's what he.
And then she tried to. She got mad at him for taking. But anyway, it's a long story with that. But yeah, Scooter Braun, and then he sold it.
They have those assets. You know what I'm saying? The backup. So there's no need for any kind of centralized bank. Yeah. So that's where the war is going.
We need a black cryptocurrency, y'all.
They're out there.
We have enough digital assets because they kept us out of the gold game. They kept us out of the oil game. But guess what? All you niggas over the years that's been talking about all niggas want to do is entertainment. Don't nobody want to go to school. Guess what? This shit is coming full circle. Digital assets are more valuable than gold now. One Bitcoin is $57K right now.
Damn.
I know a nigga that bought 3,500 Bitcoins 4 years ago at $1,000 a pop. Oof.
Eating.
He paid
well.
So there is a black coin. There's one called Guap Coin that's created by the sister.
Okay.
And
Akon got one too. Akon
got one too.
Acorn.
Oh, Acorn.
He's fucking with Akon. No, but it's you might want to. He's using that coin to give electricity in Africa.
Yeah.
This is it's like the number one currency that they have over there.
That nigga might got a soul on the line.
Yeah, bro.
I don't trust that nigga.
But you know how.
That nigga got African souls, nigga, for everything.
But it's smart because now there's value in the coin now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
but you know how it goes. Like the people who run it are the people who control it still. So his backers are Chinese investors, like we were just talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's able to get.
Yeah, they're the ones that gave him the billion in the first place.
Yeah, he the one. So that's the reason he's be able to do this. So, but like we were saying, if the same thing with we were saying with the weed thing.
The weed?
Last time. We're trying to open dispensaries.
Oh, we were talking about Chris Webber working.
See what? Who was behind the money? Like we said last time. Who was the one funding this shit? You know what I'm saying? That's who going to really, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't going to really be a black thing unless it's us doing this shit.
But since the digital assets are where it's at, if you or anybody that's had any type of success with anything digitally, music, film, and you own it, you essentially have the building blocks of starting your own blockchain or non-fungible token or some type of Bitcoin. You just need to work as a collective. You need to get with 5 or 6 other people, and there's the value right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because we could literally create our own currency and buy shit from each other and make our shit more valuable. It's literally that, I won't say easy, but at least it decentralizes us and it takes us out of the current banking and economic web where we can spend our own digital assets with each other. It's like literally, you know what I'm saying, something that's possible. It's not an impossibility. And I remember a few years ago, KRS-One was talking about we need our own currency as black people. And niggas was looking at him like he was crazy. But KRS-One was absolutely correct.
But that's the thing. The niggas don't have imagination to think like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because what you're saying is reality. We can make our own fucking coin and currency. But again, not everybody has that imagination. They're gonna keep saying, "Ooh, I'm gonna keep using these dollars, whatever." Right?
Knowledge yourself,
but
it's never yourself.
Yeah, it's always gonna be like that.
It's like when we say shit or whatever, we tell people, "Oh, go do this, go do that." Like Brandon says, "I ain't gonna." Do it's not gonna be.
All we gotta do is get through to one person, though.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, we're not.
That's true. No, all I want to say is Kraig's acne patch. It looks like that spot on Jupiter.
Nigga said an acne patch.
That's all congregate on one spot in nigga face. Like we ain't fuck everywhere else. Nigga,
but if we find a way to participate in decentralized banking, then all these racist motherfuckers really don't mean shit to us no more.
They really don't.
Like, it changes the culture completely because now we can be here, but we don't have to deal with you cowards.
That's a fact.
You know
what? We kind of have that right now. We really.
Ghostface had one for a long time.
Did he?
I gotta get some ghost.
I didn't know. I would have been buying Ghostface currency.
Yeah, but
He's had it for a long time.
Then they got that ghost coin.
That Wu
that's
coin.
the beautiful thing about the internet, man. The internet really is decentralizing things, and I think we just at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And as far as any group that has the ability to be autonomous in any other group is black people.
Oh yes.
Because we know struggle, better than anybody else, and on top of that, we create everything. Everyone else's economy is built off shit that we create.
Damn.
So that's why, like, one of my mission, people always ask me why I talk so much shit and read so much history. The whole point of me explaining so much history to black people is to show black people that we are our own solution.
Right.
That we've always solved our own problems, and the minute we recognize we're our own solution, we'll get everyone else out the way.
Facts.
Because we're talking about Asians. How do Asians make their money in the United States? They bring their shops to black people. They cook black food.
But now they want us to believe niggas is targeting them.
Tell them about what
they're targeting, but y'all own Louisiana fried chicken.
Exactly.
Y'all ain't from Louisiana, nigga.
At all.
Exactly.
That shit ain't done in a wok. It's done in Greece.
Right.
Nigga, that's our shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
They got that recipe on point.
They got the recipe.
The recipe fire.
The crab bags is our shit, but they got that shit on point like a motherfucker. But what I'm saying is this: all these other groups, when we talk about
how many Asian people bought Chinese food from a nigga?
Never. I've
never.
seen it.
Y'all need to go to black barbecue spots.
They don't give a fuck how good it is. niggas, when the chicken's good, niggas forget everything. But these Asian motherfuckers, I'm willing to bet my life there's never been a transaction where an Asian person went to a Chinese restaurant where it was black cooks owned by a black person and bought Chinese food in America. That's real shit. I'm willing to damn near bet my life on that. Well, there we go.
That's
I've never seen an Asian at Woody's barbecue, nigga. They don't even come to our shit.
Damn.
The only thing Asians buy from black people is our music. And they buy it long enough to imitate it and do their own version of it.
Well, who listening to that?
Ain't nobody. That's the whole point. Y'all culture whack. Y'all gotta come to us and sell some shit.
I wouldn't say the culture's whack.
Hold on,
Too many niggas got Asian tattoos and don't know what the shit say.
Well,
we can't do that.
But look,
niggas got fucking monkey.
Yeah, so like we can't do that because they got a dope culture.
You're never gonna turn on the radio and hear not one song going.
Right.
Fair.
Oh, shit.
I'm not saying it, but their culture is pretty dope. Like
it ain't dope to them. Then why ain't they selling it? If it was that dope, why ain't they selling it to nobody else?
Hold on, you can't say that because Wu-Tang then took their whole.
Wu-Tang stole this shit.
They whole shit.
Wu-Tang took a name.
That motherfucker's wrong. Wu-Tang stole this shit.
Wu-Tang took a name and so they put hip hop culture on an Asian name.
They had karate movie videos.
I love Ghostface. I love the whole Wu-Tang.
Some shit like that.
I love the whole Wu-Tang, but none of them niggas know karate and none of
martial art anyway.
We started that anyway.
We started that shit anyway.
Right.
We can do that, but that shit was what the.
And I'm not tripping. And I'm not hating on them. I'm not disrespecting them. But all I'm saying is these other groups ain't got. They have cultures, but no one else wants to buy their culture. They only want to buy ours. And all these other groups want to come around and then they want to sell our culture. Then get fucking bills saying that we targeting them. We ain't targeting nobody.
I never targeted nobody of Asian descent, of any Asian descent, from any Asian country. I got a lot of Asian partners, man. So I don't know where that's coming from. But, you know what I mean? That's bullshit to the Asian community. Don't believe that shit. Y'all know that shit ain't real. You got to know that ain't real. Come on, man.
I got a question.
Especially if y'all was whooping our women asses in them goddamn nail shops and them hair weave shops. If we was gonna be targeting y'all,
that would have been a great
fucking time.
We are #1 customers. Yeah. I guarantee we're your #1 customers.
I have a question for you, Kraig.
You need to stand up and fight with us on some shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have a question for everybody on the panel. Do you think this sudden interest in Asians has to do with this new Asian vice president that this guy elected?
Definitely.
Vice president elected.
The Asian vice president.
Oh, come on, bro.
Come on, she's Indian.
I'm saying,
she's black.
Is it any coincidence she ran?
Why do niggas think just because you black, you black? It's some black ass Indians, but they're Asian, bro.
Yeah.
It's on the continent of Asia.
Yeah. She's black. And when you look at it, you're your mother's.
That's a black woman from Oakland.
Ancestry.
I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas.
She's from India.
She's not.
So what I'm saying is this. We didn't have any. We didn't have any of this legislation.
Ben Simmons black too.
6 weeks
ago. Niggas talking about. Ben Simmons black too. What niggas talking about?
We didn't have any of this legislation 6 weeks until she got in office.
Yeah. But I want to go ahead and because Brandyn was on.
She's
niggas,
black.
You was on niggas last podcast though. Motherfucker Trump talking about being black. You fucking with a white girl. What the fuck is her husband?
White.
Well, how you just told me she can't be no leader, represent nothing. If you got a white fucking party. So she definitely on your scale. I'm going with the Brandyn scale. You know what I'm saying? The hot Cheeto shirt with the
it's a hot Cheeto shirt.
Go ahead, I'll answer the question. Go ahead.
Because I know you have something. So I want to know. I want to hear from you. Like, so being that being that she locked up black men on a scale, you know what I'm saying?
That broke the law.
No, but
Yeah,
I'm
she
saying,
locked up
they broke
people-
the law, but she broke the law by keeping them in there longer. So that you can't.
That's what the law.
Right.
That's what the
if
law
they
said.
do their time, let them brothers out. They did their time. Okay, well, they did do wrong, but let them out when they supposed to be let out. Don't keep them in there so they can fight fires for free.
Right.
So that's what she did. It's documented. So what I'm saying, well, you know, all these things she did, white
Let's go.
husband. How do you feel about her now? Do you still have that same? She's black.
No, it's the same thing. She's black. It's like when we talk about Byron Allen. He's black. I just think the message is diluted.
Okay.
So it's the same. So
He's
it's the
black
same.
because his mother's black.
So it's the same thing, right? She's black, but her message to black people, I don't really fuck with it. I don't fuck with it at all.
All right. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. My stance doesn't change because I'm saying she's black. You understand what I'm saying? So it's
How are you gonna compare her to Byron Allen? Byron Allen's mother's black. Was born here in the United States.
Give a fuck what his mom is. What is bitch?
What I'm saying is this: you can't compare.
This nigga Brandon crazy.
What is bitch?
What's his bitch?
What is bitch? No, because here's the problem.
Kamala Harris' mom
Hold
was born in
on.
India.
No, because what is bitch? So the whole point is this, bro. And I don't mean like bitches. And you know what I mean when I use the word
I know what
bitch.
you mean.
No, because you know the
internet people.
So.
Yeah.
When we're talking about what Byron Allen's fighting for black people, we don't say they're fighting for black people. We say he is because he's on his fucking own. If she was black, we would say they fighting for us. You see that you understand the difference. Do you look at him and say, oh yeah, they're fighting for black people? No, you just say you single it and you say just him.
Byron Allen was fighting for himself.
But if his partner though, we don't bundle it together for that war. You understand what I'm saying? That's the. I mean, you agree with me on the situation.
I hear that, but I'll never call Kamala Harris black because she didn't call herself black until it's politically advantageous.
But it doesn't matter, bro. Like
it matters.
That's like me. That's like fucking Blake Griffin saying he's not black.
No, it's different because
his mom's white, right?
Her mom and her dad come from two different places that don't fuck with black people. So,
but it doesn't change what she is. She's black.
She's Indian.
No, come on, don't stop, bro.
She's Indian.
The lady's black. The lady's black, and she's fine.
She is.
She
teacher on here.
She's political pretty.
She cold.
She political pretty.
I ain't gonna bring her around the homies.
Yeah, she cold. Niggas be staring.
I ain't gonna brag on her.
If she was she'd probably get hollered at on the street.
You think so?
Yeah.
You talk?
She's not ugly.
She's
not ugly, but she
will get hollered at. But
she look like she don't approve of niggas. That's what she like. She don't approve no nigginess.
Well, she used to take nigga dick before she wanted to.
Williams don't
Before she got into politics.
I'm not talking about
Willie Brown.
We be talking about fucking like.
Montel only got one nut, so
damn.
she fucked half a nigga.
But Kraig, Hey Kraig. So Kraig, this is the crazy part. So this is what I never understood, right? So I said she's fine, right?
That nigga lost to Ricky Lake. I don't respect it.
Hey, Kraig, look. So I said she's fine, right? You got actually cats in the comments saying she's ugly, and I seen what they girls look like. You know what I'm saying? How can y'all call somebody ugly and I seen y'all bird?
Y'all bird.
At least your girl gotta look good for you to call somebody else another bitch ugly.
Montel Williams ain't been the same since Richard Bay beat him in the ratings.
Remember Richard Bay?
Yeah, hell yeah, Richard Bay.
Man, Richard Bay was shut up.
You remember Richard Bay, Brandon? I think Brandon might be too young for Richard Bay.
He our age.
No, I'm younger than y'all, bro. You guys are old.
But Richard Bay, we was like in the sixth grade. So he would have been like in the second or third.
You guys are old.
Richard Bay is like 93.
93.
Nah, that's like 94, 95, bro.
I'm talking about when it started. Remember, it was Jenny Jones.
That's what I'm saying. 95, he would have heard of Jenny Jones.
Do you remember Richard Bay?
I remember Sally, Jesse Raphael, Ricky Lake,
okay,
Geraldo, Jenny Jones.
But Richard Bay was on Channel 13.
Jenny Jones was that. She used to fuck all the
I used like because Jenny Jones used to always have chicks with big ass titties on the show. Oh, yeah, and that was before the internet before you could watch.
Jenny Jones always had the bitches.
And remember Jose Luis?
Jenny Jones had the bitches that was our age, 11, 12, but they was fucking on the regular.
Yeah.
And I just be like, where are these bitches?
Look, fine, thick bitch like goddamn. I'm sucking dick and everything. Yeah, 12 like bitch.
Where y'all at, man? I called the show a few times. Where do these bitches live?
haters is goddamn.
Yeah. They ain't none of these.
Damn.
I want my dick sucked.
Brandon, what was you saying? You were saying none of these bitches, none of these niggas. You said something about something before we.
Oh, but yeah, I'll be talking to the cats in the comments. But again, she's black. I just don't respect how her view on black people. So does that make sense?
Yeah,
she ain't black.
It doesn't.
As far as ethnicity and like just her, she would be called in America and viewed as a black woman, basically. Yeah. But how she get down is like she's anti-nigga, so she's kind of like
but again,
she was raised as an Indian by her mother.
I don't give a fuck what she was. I don't get. Look, see, you get caught up in this weird shit. Like again, Ben Simmons Australian. Let's say he was raised like an Australian guy. But hold on, but even if you have a point, let me finish. I don't give a fuck how niggas was raised. Yeah. Kyrie was from Australia. I don't care about none of that extra shit. Yeah. She's black.
Yeah.
Kyrie black.
What is black?
So, the experiences were from a black woman.
Really?
Who?
Yes.
No, who? Kamadas?
So you gonna tell me about her experience?
She went to a black college.
Kamadas talked a lot about her own experience. Like I'm just her
as a black woman.
The world sees her as a black woman.
As a black woman,
bro. But you know what? She sees herself as Indian because that's a culture.
I don't give a fuck how she views herself.
I'm saying here's the
Tiger Woods don't see himself as a nigga.
No, here's the reason why I can't.
I don't care.
Hold on.
And he looks foolish.
He started fighting that.
Which one is it? You just said that the mom's not black, but not black, but now his dad's black.
Let me make it clear why I view her how she was raised. Because she's in position. She's not an entertainer. She's a politician. She's in position to affect policy. And how you think politically is how you view the world through your culture. Through your experience.
Doesn't change what she is.
No, it does. What it does, it shows you exactly how she's going to legislate. Based on how she sees herself.
We're not disagreeing on that.
But my only relationship to her is her legislation.
That's fine, but
she's Indian.
That's not what we're talking about.
And you know what? Now a cop.
That's not what we're talking about.
As a black person, now she's Indian. As a cop. Now, a cop may see her as black, but look, I don't look at black at the lowest common denominator.
I'm willing to bet my life she's never seen Color Purple, Five Heartbeats. No. She's never seen Candyman.
She's never seen The Last Dragon.
She's never seen The Last Dragon.
She was like, nigga, Hoppo beat me. Nigga, she would not know what you was talking
about. She would have no idea.
She ain't never heard a Parliament Funkadelic song.
No, but you're talking about her I don't agree with her legislation or any of that shit. All I'm talking about is she's black, and then I leave it there.
Here's what I'm saying.
All her policy has nothing to do with anything.
Her policy reflects her culture, because her culture back in India has for the last 500 years done nothing but shit on black people.
Tiger Woods doesn't say he's black.
No, but she's a politician. She brought that same Indian policy towards black people to America.
Is Tiger Woods black?
Yes.
He doesn't say he's black though.
He is.
But he doesn't say he's black.
He said
but according to you, if you don't say you're black, you're not black. He literally said he's not black.
Hold on,
Tiger Woods has a daddy that was born on this United States of America.
But his mom's not black.
She don't.
But you said
she don't have a parent. But you said an anchor baby.
Okay, you said her mom's white, so she's not black. So Tiger's mom is not black, but his dad's black now. He's black.
Kamala's an anchor baby. That's different.
I'm asking you, which one is it?
Kamala is
which one is it?
Kamala's dad, Tiger Woods' dad was born here, United States.
Okay, is it because you don't like her? Is where you'll change the argument for who you like and who you don't like?
It's because of what her parents called themselves. Her dad calls himself Jamaican.
Don't care.
Her mama called herself Caucasian. They made her here so they can get fucking citizenship. She's an anchor baby.
What's the problem with that?
That bitch turned out and became San Francisco AG and put a bunch of niggas in jail. That's the problem.
We call them bitches, and it's two different ways we say it.
Fine, nigga. She's not one of us.
She's not one of us.
Brandon, the question.
But she's still black.
Brandon, I want you to frame this. Are you saying that she's black, and when you say she's black, should we respect her, or she just black, and you're saying that, and you just leaving her to the wolves after that? Because after you say she's black, I'll go with you there.
Yeah.
But after all that, we got to kick that bitch off the cliff. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, even if she's black, I'm not going to accept her just because she's saying she's black.
Let me answer that. She's black and throw it to the wolves. There's either some that's going to respect it and some that won't. That's it.
Okay, for sure.
That's it. Right. I personally don't like her policy.
Okay. Yeah. I know.
But it doesn't. But there's two parts of it. Either we're talking about her views on politics, or if she's black. All I said was she's black, and then you guys took it to, what about her I'm not on that. So that's why I brought up the Tiger Woods shit. Tiger Woods specifically says he's not black, and DeJuan's fighting for him, saying he is black, but won't do it for the other person who's black.
His dad was born here.
And then, but
if she had a parent born here,
DeJuan, let me ask you.
In spite of her policy, if one of her parents were born in the United States of America and were black, then I would say she's black.
So if Ben,
Am I black?
You're black according to the census.
Neither one of my parents were born
they
here.
weren't born here.
You're black according to you're not black. You're not the foundation of Black America.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Which one is it? DeJuan, which one is it? Which one is it?
He's not.
Which one is it?
I'm born and raised.
He was born in
but you're still not a foundation of Black America.
That's what I'm saying. You're picking and choosing. Which one, bro?
I just said he's not.
Euro stepping around the
question. He's not. Don't do the sign language. He's not. In spite of his skin color, a foundational Black American. He comes from
Ben Simmons is from Australia.
As much as I love Dozie, he's in a different category than I am.
So if Ben Simmons said I'm not black, you'd be like, yeah, he's from Australia. He's not black.
At the end of the day,
answer the question.
I don't know much about Ben Simmons.
Oh my God!
I would say he is. But look, at the end of the day,
his father is African American.
His father is. If you're not a politician, honestly, I don't even get into the argument if you're not a politician because you don't have any affect over what happens in my life. But if you get in the office and you run and you put on my uniform and I'm a Laker and you're running as a Laker, but when you get in office you get policies that's good for the Clippers, that's the problem. The difference is position. If Kamala Harris is walking up down the street, I wouldn't give a fuck.
But we're not talking about
the bitch is vice president now. All these agencies are getting shit that we should get.
I think y'all
fuck this bitch.
I think we reached the bottom because what Brandon is saying what you're saying. He's saying I don't fuck with her policies. He don't fuck with how
he's oversimplifying.
Yeah.
It's way more complicated than that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's the definition? Black people is a racialized classification of people who usually a political and skin color based category for specific populations with a mid to dark brown complexion. So just in those two sentences, there's like 5 or 6 different possibilities. Yeah. It just basically said anybody that's not white.
Yeah. Right.
You understand? So not all people considered black have dark skin. In certain countries, often in socially based systems of racial classification in the Western world, the term black is used to describe persons who are perceived as dark-skinned compared to other populations. So black is pretty much anything that's darker than white.
Facts. You know what's funny, Kraig? You know what's funny? Even though that's 100% when they classify that as black, if you're Indian, if you're Saudi, like Arab, you still classify yourself as white on your driver's license.
And why do they do that?
For the benefits of being
white. The benefits. These motherfuckers don't care anything about these social hierarchies, bro. All these other racial groups are here for the money, and they don't give a fuck about our struggles. What makes our shit fucked up is the fact that we struggle for this bullshit position we in. Here comes Kamala Harris, not a foundational black person. It's not that I don't got respect for her accomplishments, but she had absolutely nothing to do with the struggles that we went through in this country, and she's able to reap the benefits and create fucked up policy that makes the world heavier on the backs of the niggas who struggle for people like Dozie and his family and other people who are of African descent to come here and benefit. That's where it's like you can't tell me that we need to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, nigga. When over 2.6 million people have been incarcerated after slavery that are foundationally black people. After slavery, there's more people in the industrial prison complex than were slaves.
Fact.
Damn,
that's a fact.
Than were slaves.
That's more of an interesting conversation than the shit we were trying to do earlier, trying to prove if she was black or not. We should get into this.
So
let's delve into this shit.
And that's just what it is. It's like the problem is not with the other people who look like us that come here and aren't really adept and understand the struggle. The problem is that we've been letting these niggas just act like it's our fault. You feel what I'm saying? When a bitch gets out of an abusive relationship, she goes to counseling.
Yeah, has to.
And somebody helps her deal with her issues. We really ain't had help, nigga. They just built cages for us.
Yeah, post-traumatic slave syndrome.
They just built cages for us, man.
They came in and benefited. Like I said before on my show last week, in 1933, back when white folks, because the reason why we as black people are very sensitive to these other groups claiming black and coming alongside of us and getting the benefits and running off, because we've seen this before. Right. We've seen this in 1870. We seen it in 1965. We seen it again now.
Right.
These other groups come over here when all the Italians, because remember the Italians, the Irish, all them, none of them motherfuckers were considered white
at all.
They were in the ghettos right next to us in the
especially the Irish.
They were in the ghettos right next to us in the 19-teens, 1920s, struggling right. Struggling right next to us.
1910, 1911,
Yeah.
1913.
Nigga, all that.
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
Yeah, nigga, the preteen.
Back in the days.
all that shit. And then in 1933, that motherfucker Roosevelt signed the New Deal, and the New Deal basically reclassified them as white, gave them all that kind of shit. So look, them niggas they was going around with Tommy guns shooting motherfuckers up during Prohibition.
Damn.
They was killing each other at a higher rate than the ghettos right now. Look it up. It was a higher murder rate in the ghettos in the 1920s than it was in the 1980s.
It's that Dick Tracy shit.
Look up Machine Gun Kelly.
The real one.
Yeah. Look up the real Machine Gun Kelly.
Racist rapper.
Bonnie and Clyde.
And them motherfuckers was walking around with fully automatic weapons, killing 7. I forget the name of this dude, bro, but he was a hitman. He was either Irish or Polish hitman in New York. He owned a bar in New York, and a situation happened where he got into a scuffle inside the bar that he owned, and it was also a restaurant, and there was witnesses because the restaurant was full. It was like a happening spot. There was probably like 15, 20 people in there eating. Because he didn't want any witnesses to testify on him. Do you know what this nigga did?
Killed the whole bar.
He killed everybody in the restaurant.
Woo. Gangsta. That's gangsta.
I want to say it's Mad Dog something.
And that's America.
He killed 18 people, 15 or 18 people, nigga, in one. So you... go ahead.
What Kraig said, how did America solve that? They didn't have a war on drugs.
Oh, no.
They didn't have mass incarceration. No. They created the New Deal. They gave them jobs.
Right.
They said, okay, take these jobs. We'll include you into the economy. We'll reclassify you as white, and you can move out here to the suburbs with the rest of the white people, and we'll leave the ghetto for the niggas to take off. That's what they did when it was them. But when it was us,
right,
they created mass incarceration.
This is what being black is like. Black people, foundational black people are like the original Temptations. All them niggas dead. But it's new niggas singing the old songs, making money off the old songs. They touring. Mm-hmm. And motherfuckers who don't know think that that's the Temptations, but the original Temptations, they been there.
Let's add on to it, nigga.
Well, listen, nigga.
They was touring when them niggas was alive. It was another nigga singing.
And they looking at him.
Dennis Johnson was nigga singing your shit, man.
And make sure you smash the like button, man. Smash the like button, please.
Hey, let me say something real quick, man. Somebody in the comment, I gotta, cause I don't niggas be talking about my brothers, man. I don't like this shit.
Who?
Nigga said Dozie is an uppity African.
Hell no.
He's one of those uppity Africans. Let me tell you something. Anybody that's in black America, any black American is an uppity African. Let me tell you right now, nigga. We the uppitiest Africans, nigga. Yeah. Trust me, nigga. Trust me. I've been, nigga, like invited to Senegal with niggas in front of me, like the hunger, like, yeah, come to your Senegal. We had nigga. She leave. That nigga like, nigga, they ain't got no internet out there.
Right.
Shut up. Right. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, stop that, man. Like, we can't. Like, come on, bro. We not gonna do that, man. Like, that's the problem. We not preaching separation right now. We trying to get to the root of what the issue is. Yeah. Every time we get down to that shit, it's white supremacy. So I don't hear nothing niggas is talking about. We had these conversations all the time, and then what we end with.
Yeah.
but that's
they hate us.
That's the thing. So Dunn, he said, "Oh, I was joking, chill." But the thing is, bro, you're not funny. So that's what I'm saying. Just come correct, bro.
Hey,
but look,
real quick, I just want to say this one quick thing. So the whole African versus y'all all know. Everybody in this room can attest to this. Y'all all know way more cool ass motherfucking Nigerian, any African.
I ain't never had beef with no African motherfucker
at all.
The motherfuckers that you we don't like, the cool niggas. You don't.
It's some cool ass Africans though.
I'm not saying that, but it's like that. Those are few and far between. Like you don't meet them niggas every day.
No,
it's like rare. Every day.
Most. I'm gonna be specific on Nigerians. Most 99% of Nigerians that I come across with, that I grew up with, I'm friends with. Nigerians are down motherfuckers. Straight up.
This is how I look at it. Look, most of them are cool. Just like most white people I meet are real cool. The problem is this. There's too many coons from Nigeria. It's too many.
Too many cool.
No. I have to.
That nigga Dozie came out of the season.
Here's the reason.
Don't do that.
Here's the reason why I say
I
that.
will not allow such things.
Oh shit!
Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why I say it's too
You wildin', bro.
Because these Nigerian coons get put up in prominent positions. You know what I mean? And here's the balance. Here's the balance. Like the motherfucker in Minnesota that want to.
Ain't going nowhere.
We don't know that yet. Like, look, let me give you another example. Like what's going on in Houston right now? They brought in a whole bunch of people from Nigeria to be the prison guards. I mean, America. I'm not talking about the. At the end of the day, I know that America is using both groups as chess pieces against one another. I understand that.
Right.
But here's what I'm saying is this: I can give you a laundry list of Nigerian coons, but I can't give you one Nigerian Malcolm X. It's no balance. That's the problem. Now, if I give you a Nigerian Malcolm X, a Nigerian Fred Hampton, a Nigerian Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, then okay. But I can't give you one. But I can give you I can give you two equivalents for one every Larry Elder.
But because they don't.
That's the problem.
Damn.
That's all I'm saying.
They don't see us.
You can't do that.
I
just did it.
Just got done. Okay, but look. I mean, that's a great observation, but I think that it's too many layers to dig into that one. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's too many layers.
One layer for me, just like I was saying earlier. You know way more. Personally,
go off of.
You can't even spout off a bunch of niggas that you know. Like I know you're talking about fine, they political niggas, fine, whatever. But personally, you know way more niggas who you know are actually no nigga. I agree with you. You're right. This is fucked up. I'm here. I'm sorry, but I'm here.
Yeah, you're making it seem like it's like 3-1 coons.
I don't know about that. I know you're fundamentally. You're fundamentally
them niggas like a motherfucker.
But Dewan has a fundamentally black African mind state, so I don't think he's saying that to be like all Nigerian. He's just saying
all Nigerian.
He's just saying
not that,
most of the time. But the only reason I kind of come back.
Who are the sellout Africans? What is that?
Huh? What?
We had the highest rate. I'll give you that. We had the highest rate.
Nigerians are about their paper,
We had the
bro.
highest population in America from any African country.
Nigerians in this country are about their paper. And we all gotta, to show mad respect, genetically, they have probably the most diverse gene pool of probably any African continent that I can think of because they're here more. I mean, they're just the
ones that America.
You can find them
over.
in every athletic thing. You can find them in every fucking so Nigerians be on their shit. It's just the problem is that it's just a problem. When they first got here, there was a lot of microcosms of Dozie's father's situation where niggas wasn't really accepting them, and they started to separate from us because we didn't really embrace them like we should have.
My parents did.
I'm saying my parents did, but I can see. But I can see, just like the whole beef with the essay. I love essays.
Everybody was.
I love real Mexicans. I love essays. I grew up around essays. I know some real essays that I love and respect. I don't let prison culture dictate what I do. But I know some niggas and I know some essays that don't fuck. You can't have them in the same place because of the whole prison culture. But me, I know there was some onus that every black male that grew up in the hood had. Essays ain't gonna admit it, but when we was young, we was knocking essays off and taking them off their bikes. And I know that as we got older, there was some resentment for that shit that led to some killing and some murdering.
And we fucking their sisters.
And we was so I'm not gonna sit here and act like in the black and brown beef that it ain't that essays didn't have good reasons. But my thing is this: I don't mind if you hate me because I'm black. If there was a good reason.
Yeah.
Like if there's beefs in LA where niggas is killing each other's brothers and sisters and they really beefing on some gang violence between blacks and essays. That's not racial. That's tribalism. That shit happens whether it's all black in that area. That's just a part of gang culture. It's just that I happen to be black, you happen to be Hispanic, but I can't make a blanket statement about all Mexicans specifically because that's what I grew up around. Because I know some good motherfuckers in that community.
I had Mexican women pull burners on their brothers from me, nigga. So
here's how I see it.
Damn,
I don't see it.
Shout out to Marlene.
That's my dope. I don't.
I forget this is
Craig.
She put a burn on her brother, and her brother was drunk.
Niggas was doing Mexicans dirty on the nigga.
Oh, we did
If you had a BMX or a dyno in '91, we was doing foul shit, bro, for them bikes.
Niggas went to anybody with a dyno.
We was, but I'm just saying.
Anybody that had a dyno was getting Johnny.
Oh,
I did not get a dyno for that reason.
That's crazy.
I didn't get a dyno for that reason.
Niggas had the Huffies.
Yeah, whatever race was riding the dyno was getting their shit took back then. So I don't want to act and say again. I'm not gonna play the stereotype because targeting a group because they're that group. Niggas want the bike. It don't matter who's driving the bike. They want the bike.
Right.
So what I'm saying is this.
No, we started talking to Mexicans.
We were
talking to Mexicans. Let's be fair.
I don't know about that. Not Target. Everybody's a target. Everybody's a target. In the hood, everybody's a target. So what I'm saying is this. The reason why I don't believe in making blanket statements. I'm not making blanket statements. I'm giving cautionary tales. Because as black people, because this story goes long, hundreds of years before Nigerians came to America. Americans used other ethnic groups to disturb our internal politics.
They did it with the Indians.
But they don't look like us,
forget the Indians. Yes, they did. Let me start off. Who's the first group America used to disturb our internal politics? The mulatto black. Yeah. They would have sex, have a mulatto kid, and they would use that mulatto kid to disturb in the 1600s, 1700s. It was the mulatto black people used to disturb
bitches. I'm telling you.
Exactly. It was the internal mulattoes
That's not fair, though.
used to disturb our internal. No, the reason why I can say that too because like I come back fifth generation from mulatto people. You know what I mean? So
we're mulatto.
What I'm saying is like
part of the problem.
Part of my lineage. Part of my lineage is part of the problem.
No, get to the point. I'm trying to hear what
But
you're
what I'm saying is this.
You can't let somebody
No. It's not about letting nobody do nothing. It's about understanding how the chess master uses his chess pieces against us.
I understand that, but it wasn't just mulattoes. It was some cool niggas in the mix.
Oh yeah, some dark.
It was some cool niggas in the mix. Because I'll be watching Seti and all them New York niggas. And every time a nigga cut off all his hair and come with a bullshit ass dread combat kick haircut, he think that he could speak on mulattoes. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell
combat hair.
I mean, it's niggas that be online debating. They be having kickboxing cuts and wearing weird ass
I'm in rock crew, nigga.
I like you, bro. But you said some goofy ass shit a couple years ago. Very similar to what Dewan just said. Okay. Let's not stop acting like it wasn't some dark-skinned niggas in there trying to hit that light-skinned pussy when the mulatto class was doing that bullshit. It was some dark, black-ass cool niggas in there trying to take down Beyonce's in the 16 and 1700s that was running back to Massa, giving up the whole program. Come on, bro.
No, that's true. But what I'm saying is, again, I'm talking about power dynamic. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I can't give you a dark-skinned university that was created to control the rest of the niggas. But I can't give you Howard. I can give you Fisk. I can give you 2 universities that were created for the mulatto offspring of these slave masters to control the rest of the niggas. That's how I'm just only talking about how this is a chess game. This ain't personal. Hold on, let me finish.
What about your freed? What about the freed coon?
I'm talking
because I feel like you're speaking from. What about the freed coon? What about the coon that's never been a slave? The groups of coons that existed in the 16 and 1700s that had money, that were never slaves, that were selling us out.
A lot of them were going and buying slaves and giving them freedom. What I'm saying is this: when you hear black people own slaves, they're buying their families freedom. That's what they were doing. They didn't own them; they bought them and let them go.
Right.
What I'm saying is this: in the 17 and 1800s, it was a mulatto class used against us. In the late 1800s, they started bringing in Italians, Polish, and all the people saying, "Hey, look, they ain't white." So go with the rest of them niggas. Y'all the same because they ain't white. And they disturb our internal politics.
Right.
And then post-1960s, they started importing people that look like us again to disturb our internal politics.
But you
That's all I'm saying.
But no, you're right. You're fully correct. But you still got to make sure that they understand the distinction between the mulatto class, the sons and daughters of whites and blacks in the 1600s and 1700s, and then a total separate subclass of freed black people who were successful and viable that were never slaves. That's two different.
Yeah, I got family on both sides.
Right.
The Roberts, they were enslaved. They were never enslaved. They were in North Carolina in 1830, still weren't enslaved. Moved to Indiana, bought 900 acres of free land in the Amish territory in the 1800s.
How do you know you're a coon?
Huh? You know you're a coon when you personally profit to sell out a group. of people who look like you. That's when you're a coon.
Smash that
Whatever
like
race
button.
you are. If
We
you,
ain't got
if
1,000
you take
likes
personal
yet?
benefits to set out the group that looks like you, that's a coon. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Like this shit.
video. We should have over 1,000 fucking likes, man. Come on, every day. We killing this shit right now.
Y'all normally look out, but this.
Hey, but you know who is a coon? I'm gonna answer your question. A coon is a nigga who go get his hair cut and don't get no edge up. So if you see any nigga with a taper on the side,
Hey, Wayne Peacock.
you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't got no jump, nigga. You
Hey,
a
Wayne
coon,
Peacock. Yes, I do love John Brown because he killed white people.
What?
For the benefit of black people. Yes, I love anybody who goes that hard.
Racist white people.
Racist white people.
Yeah.
Slave owners.
Yeah,
for the benefit of black people. So yes, I do love John Brown.
Brandon's like, wait, what?
And I love your mama too.
So I love her. His mama is.
Oh, she could cook.
Mama's brown.
She make them honey glazed pork chops,
Any
boy.
nigga that don't get a lineup is a coon.
Is a coon. You's a coon. You in that motherfucker. You like just take some off the sides, nigga. And you ain't hit your shit with that. You know what I'm saying? If you shave all this off and keep your mustache.
You're a coon.
Just touch that nigga lip.
Nigga, touch your lips.
Come on, man.
Hey, Kraig. Hey, yo.
Do you like this, nigga?
Any nigga wear socks and sandals is a coon.
Oh, definitely.
That shit looks so weird to me, man.
Can't wear socks and chancletas, nigga.
Not the chocolate thighs.
Socks and sandals is a coon. Them are some great points. DeJuan made some very stringent, on point, acute points about the mulatto class. We've definitely had some sellout motherfuckers, bro.
And let me
You know
clear
what
it
I'm
up.
saying?
Look, my mulatto 5 times great grandfather was freed by his slave master in 1855. And then the Natchez, Mississippi government came down and said, due to circumstances beyond our control, we're going to keep him enslaved until his youngest brother is of legal age. His youngest brother was 2 months. So what I'm saying is, I have a picture. That nigga lighter skin than you.
Is it some niggas that ain't worth saving?
Yeah, most niggas ain't worth saving.
So my thing is, if I'm a coon, and I see this, if I'm a coon and I'm on a plantation and it's sell this nigga out or I live, like how do I know if a motherfucker's worth saving? If I'm somebody out here, how do you know somebody is worth saving?
Yeah, like that nigga in there, nigga, you know what I'm saying, jacking off the little kids, all type of shit. You gotta kill this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga
Hey, you right about that.
This nigga gotta go.
It was a whole bunch of like child molesters on the plantation that left the plantation.
Ain't gonna talk
a
about
whole
that.
bunch of snitches left the plantation. We had a whole bunch of degenerates leave the plantation, and we still see these motherfuckers.
And that's what I mean about when we talk about black. It's just not that your skin color black, you a black person. No, it's a foundational mind state you have to have in America, knowing what you up against, knowing what your people already
who
went
the
up
enemy
against.
is.
Because
Who the enemy is, exactly.
wasn't that Fred
That's real
Hampton's
talk, Duncan.
issue?
Who?
Fred Hampton. Or what's his name?
Fred Hampton?
Fred Hampton. Wasn't that his issue? He didn't know who was worth saving. Because Fred wanted to save everybody.
Yeah, that was one, and that was his mistake. When the Black Panthers came with that rainbow flag and that we all getting this shit together, that was the downfall of the Black Panthers because they got in Richard Aoki and all these other motherfuckers that said I'm down with the cause, and these niggas was snitches.
Any relation to the Iokis?
Janae?
I don't think any relation.
Hey, they fine, all three of them.
But like, you know, 'cause for people just saw the movie Judas and the Black Messiah, we had Fred Hampton, but also look up Bunchy Carter. Same shit. Because Bunchy Carter got
on UCLA's campus.
on UCLA campus by internal snitch. By us organization was FBI. That motherfucker Karanga that created Kwanzaa. He was on the government side of the game that got Bunchy Carter killed on the campus of UCLA in November 1969.
He got an interview talking about that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, but like DeJuan is on point. That's why I say you have to have discernment of who is around you, bro. You can't just be, oh, that's the homie. Niggas call each other bro all the time nowadays. That's the new word, my bro. Everybody ain't your brother. Everybody ain't your family.
Facts.
Skin don't make you kin. Yeah. If a nigga not showing you, he has to show you, niggas. Because I'm telling you,
I'm like that with blood though.
real shit. Everybody.
Hey,
Nobody
blood be
like that. It's fucking worse. It's worse.
They worse.
Yeah,
It's worse. Friends, you get to pick.
Man, you get to stop fucking nigga you want to get.
You can be born into some hoe shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a deep question. How do you know who's worth saving? Because that's a cold ass question.
If I tell you, you know how you know? I'm gonna answer that. If you tell me, yo, Dunk, I got this plan to save us. And I'm like, that ain't gonna work. And I'm questioning everything along the way to be saved. He ain't worth saving.
Right.
He don't believe because I need. If I'm going with you, you need me to be on your. If I believe in your plan, ego got to go away. It's my nigga plan.
Right.
He's thought about this.
Facts.
At night when he nigga like, you know what I'm saying, like I don't
at night.
Yeah, like he
on the toilet, nigga.
Yeah, like nigga. I just know how type of nigga Kraig is. I know he'll sit there and just sit on some shit. And
Pause.
Goddamn it.
Pause.
As you were.
Pause.
Hey, this nigga Brandon go to the Bahamas and say he the cream of wheat man to get bitches.
All right.
Hey. The cream of wheat. Oh shit.
My family own that shit.
Okay, we're gonna go to a commercial break. When we get back, more Kraig Facts. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
We'll save Dozie before half you niggas. So
Man.
don't.
Bro, I would save all of your.
Is that if you were giving me the energy one way or the other,
You do an extra line. You do almost like a double turn.
to use it back on you. Make sense?
So it's a outward block into a hip.
Exactly. You're falling, but instead of finishing that, when I'm giving you the energy, see if you can bring. Here's where you go back to the thing with yesterday.
Yeah, right. You got your elbow, you've got all these other things.
Nice. What can you play
this
with me whenever the takedown did happen? What body position was there? Yeah. So
and he started to move.
Right.
I don't know. He's big. He's got. I said.
So that elbow should go. So there it is. And that elbow should go right down. So how about you let her actually run?
Did you catch the knee lift? Did you go?
No.
But that was. Did you see what happened? This was. But that went down.
If I didn't have this, I wouldn't have given that up. Because I could tell from him standing. That was a bother.
Oh yeah.
You know, that was only one at the best.
Well, just getting poked.
Yeah, he knew what I could do.
Random fingernail.
He knew I could do this. Okay. So I didn't want to do that up when we came down. I held this all the way through. So when we came down, I wasn't going to get that.
So I have a yard, and I always have one in the chamber. Absolutely. And I can use.
This is what I think
my hips to help me out a little bit.
Go ahead.
Walking real spry since you put her through the fry. Now she fucking old boy and she don't even say goodbye. Missing old girl and she wants to know the why. But open means open and emotions are a lie. Even if I had a heart, she would serve it with some pie. On a casual encounter with a bouncer over fries. When he give it to you, we gon' finally say goodbye. Cause all I do is eat, drink, fuck, and then say goodnight. I really don't fuck with you.
Did you just cough, bitch?
Cause you just something to do. You're damn right I'd be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. I really don't fuck with you.
Did you just cough, bitch?
Cause you just something to do. You're damn right I'd be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. The trouble with y'all is y'all ain't trouble at all. Do what you wanna do, nigga, including dropping the ball. Plan for what's in store, homie, you are not at the mall. You're not a customer no more, but a product of all. Your brother said what? Baby, don't play. We both know Lil Jeffrey gay. You do what I tell you to do, and he do what a nigga say. Plus, I'm the one fucking you. When you feed me bullshit, I gotta stomach you and shit out direction. Like that time you kept your bat by the door for safety. Then I said, if you don't take this and keep it next to your bed, nigga gon' break in the house and take this shit and hit you in the head. I really don't fuck with you.
Did you just cough, bitch?
Cause you just something to do. You're damn right I'd be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. I really don't fuck with you.
Did you just cough, bitch?
Cause you just something to do. You're damn right I'd be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew. I really don't fuck with you.
Did you just cough, bitch?
Cause you just something to do. You're damn right I'd be a fool for food. But I really don't fool with you. I thought you knew.
On EP, that's it.
Let's gonna get. I got so much shit to talk about, bro. It's about to get. It's gonna be good.
Yo, you write poetry, huh?
I mean, I started off, but I've been rhyming since I was like 10 or 11.
The way you rhyme, bro, it's like something. It's different, bro. I fuck with it.
Oh, you knocked that out.
On that bitch's head, I think she fucking with that crystal. Bitch's head, I think she fucking with that crystal.
Yo, what's going on? It's Patrick Cloud, and I just need to let you know that you need to pick up that Chill Withers LP by TheeKraigSmith right here. Man, it's super dope. This is Kraig, how you have never seen him before. I was literally in the studio just watching, and I'm shocked. I jumped on one of the songs. You're not gonna regret it. Check out Chill Withers. Coming to Spotify, all the major streaming platforms and all of that. Chill Withers, Kraig Smith. Let's get it.
Man, we in here recording, man. We working on this Chill Withers project, man. Chill Withers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never too late to blow. Chill Withers, that's how I go.
How to do a robbery and get away with jewels. First you map the plan out. Meet her at a man's house. Must have wore some track shoes. Sprinter how she ran. If your girl don't hate you, then her friends won't date you.
I think she fucking with that crystal. Every step towards that meth like Wu-Tang instrumentals.
Tellin' pussy, why the fuck do you strip for? Die on that battlefield or yield to a lip blow. On that bitch's head, I think she fucking with that crystal.
Are you a philosopher?
Kind of unintentionally, I guess, yeah.
Life is a bitch, man. All my knowledge base is on how to control the bitch's life. That's the only woman that is fucking with you and everybody else. And if you don't control her, she gonna run right over. Shut up, bitch! I said pancakes, bitch, okay? Turkey bacon is cool too, but I need pancakes as well, okay, bitch? That's all I'm saying. You see I'm over here doing an interview. I know you probably got a nigga, whatever, just pancakes and turkey bacon, bitch. And I mean, you gotta control life. Cause everybody's fucking with her, so what makes you different?
fake. I can tell cause you're looking for mistakes, like great don't come with second takes. In that search for perfection, the journey goes to waste. How you on but you ain't? Crystal ball says y'all ain't saints, nigga. And y'all ain't crew, he the boss. He don't do that greyhound with you. The black bag belongs to you for a town or two. Make friends with a bum, sleep on the street, and that's the only nigga down with you. Cause you all you got. Preacher man can't do it, nigga, call your shot. He done brain fucked your girl and now she bringing them all you got. Brace that label us sinner, now your balls is chopped. But once you believe in you, then it's all to stop. Killers, cutthroats, and scoundrels, you keep a lot of niggas around. A circus over there and they waiting to clown. Cause you lost what they found. Killers, cutthroats, and scoundrels, you keep a lot of niggas around you. It's a circus over there, and they waiting to clown you, cause you lost what they found. I only know what I know. Sometimes I fall short when I'm slapping a hoe. Mother told me hit back, father told me get strapped. So when they come swinging, all you need is click clack. Them hungry niggas will extort you, they almost forced to. How you in Rome and ain't talk to Caesar? Them west side niggas gon' check your visa. Yeah, no stab, that's a crab. Can't run with a Charlie horse, unlit lamp. Plus that bitch, she with them niggas, all shit snap. She done turn your hotel into a Target trap. They might as well take your bread, but hopefully they leave your head. Another Louis bag and we left for dead. It's group economics, dog and sled. If we don't pull for each other, then there's trouble ahead. Killers, cutthroats, and scoundrels, you keep a lot of niggas around you. It's a circus over there and they waiting to clown you, cause you lost what they found. Cutthroats, killers, and scoundrels, you keep a lot of niggas around. She looking for a layup. I could tell cause when she talks she don't say much. And she used to be an A cup. Got a new body from the waist up. From a set up bitch to a set up miss. She like a drug dealer cause she set up licks. And she halfway conscious. Whole teppin' in this halfway nonsense. How the fuck are you the real McCoy when I meet you with the truth but the vibe is soy? Cutthroats and scoundrels, you keep a lot of niggas around you. It's a circus over there and they waiting to clown you, cause you lost what they found.
Guess what, y'all? I have a new product. It's called the 6'9" Snitch Finger.
Show do not have a goddamn. Is that a lace front beard?
You just put it on.
Hey man, I'm about to get man. I wish I knew who the fuck said that shit.
And point to the person you're snitching on.
Bitches go home for Christmas.
Man,
it was this nigga. It was that nigga here. It was this nigga here. This nigga here. I wanted to go home, nigga.
$25 plus shipping and handling.
A lot of motherfuckers don't know I got 5 albums. I'm back in the lab, working on my 6th LP, the Chill Withers Project. I got a lot coming, man. Support. Don't let this quarantine hold you back.
I'm with Cube on this. What's in it for us? Walk Rosa off the. Up. Now look at us. We going up. Going up. Trendsetter, pacemaker, changed my heart. Did everything in tools, then built my arc. Cause I've been old, childish alchemist, cause I've been gold. A lot of rebounding like Rodman on the Sparks, and I've been told great men do it cause they been through it with the right bimbo. I judge ya
On what happens when I'm done. Will she raise soldier when he raise gun? Or will he get exposure and D-Wade's son? We fought it out, bad tenant, her dad did it, gave notice and got it out. Now I walk in belief and travel without a doubt.
If I owe you something, I'm not gonna be able to give it to you, but if you want it, you can get it from God, nigga.
Kraig Facts, can you see by the dawn's early light? With those Kraig Facts we held as the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and Kraig Facts through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and with the Kraig Facts we glare, all those facts in the air stay true through the night, that our facts are still there. Oh, say does those Kraig's facts banner and wave for the land of the free and the home of Kraig Facts today.
What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all watch, like, and subscribe, man. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 3:30 p.m. to like 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. That's California time, man. TheeKraigSmith is the website. Also, my YouTube is TheeKraigSmith. My YouTube fan page is TheeKraigWSmith, man. Watch, subscribe. Every Tuesday, Thursday, Kraig Facts. If I owe you something, I'm not going to be able to give it to you. But if you want it, you can get it from God, Nick.
Like you sounded like you were we're
back.
back.
Back. Hey, Doug, we back, y'all. We're back on the block.
You sounded and it just made me, the way you said it, I just started laughing.
I love voice walkers, man.
But the teeth, I love them too, but man, them teeth, that front plate, that shit, like how does all your top row look flat?
Yeah, I love voice.
That's why if you're gonna get some porcelain veneers, man, you got to get the good ones.
Yeah.
Because you don't want it like looking like those are bad.
Yeah. Voice walkers is teeth.
Oh, yeah. Voice is one of my favorite people. I hope you don't take it personal. I'm a comedian, man. If you make a video about me, I'ma just laugh.
Yeah.
Hey, first of all, that Sean Porter shit.
Yeah, that Sean Porter video you did.
Hey, you know what's funny? Because I told that nigga I was gonna do his logo for his podcast.
Sean?
Yeah.
Oh, word.
The champion, some shit he goes.
Oh, he got a podcast?
Yeah, he got a podcast
and shit, man. Shout out
I'm a Sean Porter fan.
Hey, Sean Porter, come down to Kraig Facts, man.
Yeah, bro, I love to have Sean.
I'm gonna holler at bro. We gonna get that. We gonna make
You
that.
look like Leon Spinks in your picture. I don't fucking know.
And I'm gonna tell you, Sean Porter, yeah, Kraig talking shit, but we was at the fight against Spence, and this motherfucking Kraig at the end of 12 rounds genuinely says you won.
You beat Errol Spence.
I don't agree. I think Spence won, but Kraig,
I'm not mad at.
I disagree, but he lost. He lost to Ugas. Let's keep it real.
Ugas got you. Did you beat Errol Spence?
Yeah, he lost to Ugas.
That was a good fight.
Somebody else that they gave the victory that I feel like he was right there.
Yeah.
But Ugas, I feel like.
Was it Granados? Did he fight Granados?
I think it was Granados.
Granados was a close fight. If it was him.
No, he lost to Keith Thurman.
He lost to Keith.
Yeah, Keith beat him legitimately. Fair
Keith
square.
beat him. Keith can fight off his back feet really good.
But he might be the best fighting off his back feet.
Yeah, man. He's
game right now.
It's just
yeah.
when you spin it,
at that weight because Tyson Fury can do it too.
But I don't think Manny Pacquiao beat him. That flash knockdown is why they gave him the win.
Yeah.
But, see, he didn't clearly win more than one round in a row.
Let's look. I know what you're saying, because the first couple rounds, Manny started slow.
They both started slow. Manny won.
Keith was winning those rounds though, because he was picking him off because he was doing.
He getting problems.
He getting big problems as a lefty. I was surprised, but like 5, 6, 7, Manny turned it up, bro.
But it was a point where Keith Thurman, in my opinion,
I thought he said knock him out. I thought Keith was knocking him out
because he was landing that.
Yes.
The first 4.
I thought he won the 6 rounds clearly.
And he won like 4, 5 rounds in a row.
That's what I'm saying. The first 4 or 5 rounds, he watched.
No, I'm talking about later in the fight, like 8.
He did.
All
I'm saying is,
I'm not giving him
Keith
won the second half of the fight.
He did.
You know why I'm not gonna give him that? Because the second half of the fight is not made for boxers. It's not. The second half of the fight is not.
What do you mean?
It's about the aggressor. So the judge is always going to look at the aggressor in the fight as the person who is bringing the fight to the other person.
I thought Keith outboxed him in the second half.
He can't. But at that time, Manny Pacquiao, his style is going to look better to the judges.
I hear what you're
Keith
saying.
Thurman's style.
Fair.
I hear what you're saying.
1, 2. I get out of there. Let me box. Let me jab. Keep you at bay. Manny Pacquiao throwing 5, 6 punches,
missing them, but still throwing them.
Yeah, he's
Still throwing them.
Yeah.
So it looks better in the judges' eyes. Not that he was hitting the nigga, but he did fuck Keith Thurman.
My thing with I think this. Keith Thurman solved his biggest issue in boxing. He cut that horrible ass combo cut. He cut that bullshit ass cut off. So now I can take you serious.
Yeah, but his shit, nigga, his haircut, it looked like Freddie Roach lined him up. That shit. That shit.
Yeah,
that shit looked bad, bro.
In that fight, he was looking like one of the surf ninjas. The surf ninjas.
Hey, should Kobe be the logo?
Yeah.
No.
1,000%.
Well, it depends on who. What's the list of the candidates?
Is it Magic Johnson?
Because if Mike's on the list, then I'm going with Mike. I'm just asking you what the list is.
Here's the reason why I say
if it's
Kobe.
Kobe and somebody else, then I'll take.
My reason for Kobe is this. Not that I'm a Kobe fan. It's not that. It's the fact that Kobe embodied every skill to the highest level of any player that we've ever seen, as far as all the fundamentals. All of the fundamentals.
A lot of guys.
Dribbling, off the ball play, mid-range shooting. All the different fundamentals that's in basketball, he was at the top of all of them. So the fact that if it's about the game, you do want the logo to be somebody who embodied the biggest elements of the game, not stats, you dumb niggas.
Not even stats.
I'm talking about the elements of the game.
Mentally though, like Mamba mentality is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still carry that. Like what Anthony Davis said when he hit that shot, nigga, Kobe. So it's like that dog. If you synonymous for that dog. Nigga, I gotta have that Mamba mentality. You know what I'm saying? That means you have to be the.
But who are the candidates though? Like is it like they have like 4 athletes that play the NBA and it's like who we gonna pick?
Nigga, Derek Rose.
Motherfucking Von Wafer.
He's a shoe-in. Real talk.
Yeah, if it's those guys, Kobe's in. But to me, I always thought it should have been Michael Jordan for the longest time. Yes.
Here's the only I agree with that.
But if Mike's not a candidate, then
the only reason why it can't be Michael Jordan because his logo is already like literally a brand.
Yeah.
If it wasn't literally a brand already, that's literally a brand. But Dr. J could be it because Dr. J did what Jordan did without Nike's push. He really brought it could be Magic.
Well, they didn't have the money. I don't know if NBA had the money.
It could be Magic.
Magic, exactly. Like
Magic. I go with Magic.
It could be the Skyhook.
That nigga beat HIV
Fire.
too.
You're not giving
Fire.
Not giving it to Magic Johnson.
But that Skyhook logo, that Skyhook logo's
I
fire.
don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that.
But as far as Kobe goes, Kobe embodied all of the skills you teach as a coach: off the ball play, on the ball play, dribbling skill, defensive discipline. You know, all the different skills that makes a great player. Since he embodied all of those skills, I don't see a reason why he shouldn't.
No, but
he's one of the ambassadors.
But you have to look, bro.
That shit global. Like
yeah, but
y'all cheated him out of 4 MVPs. So shit. Why
but knowing the NBA, they'll probably use like Scott Skiles or some shit. Some bullshit. They ain't gonna give it no brother.
John Stockton.
No, the current state of things, it'd be Sue Bird.
They'd
have a lesbian woman be the logo before Kobe.
That's true.
Come on, Craig.
That's true.
Little Becky Hammond.
Her spreading the bitch's legs apart.
Come on, Craig. Come on, man.
It'll be.
Why you gotta put your tongue out though too?
That shit was nasty.
Yo, chill.
I can't unsee that.
They'll have Sue Bird and pussy as the logo before they give it to Kobe.
Why you was licking the mic though? Pause.
It'll be Sue Bird and Jason Collins.
It'll be a Sue Bird fucking Jason Collins with a dildo as the NBA logo.
Hey, come on, man.
Not even Collins, man. Collins was the first one. Remember that dude?
Oh, John Amici. Oh, 84 and 2. Yeah, all that shit.
Nigga say 84?
He got all the boxes. Foreign, black, gay, John Amici.
You said it checks all the boxes?
He checks all the boxes.
Everybody's gonna be okay with this.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yo.
He's Nigerian, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga.
Oh, come on, man.
The Africans go, oh, okay.
Hey, since we on that basketball tip, it's a basketball.
You said tip though.
Yeah. Paul, you right. All right. I'll give y'all that. The Lakers on a 5-game losing skid, right? With no AD.
22 and 11. Right?
Do we count them out?
Hell no.
What?
AD coming back.
100,000 games.
But coming back, what? AD injury prone. He has a history of being injured, right?
Look, as long as he plays.
So we're talking about an Achilles injury that's not torn yet.
Yeah, it's not torn.
But so.
I'm just saying, if NBA has storylines, this is a storyline for this year. It's kind of slow as far as ratings. LeBron James losing is always a big thing to talk about.
Right. Take the year off, LeBron.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he did. But it's like
he took a year off the year before AD came.
Yeah. Right now.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah,
took a year off that whole season.
LeBron trying to catch Kobe.
Let's talk about it though.
He's trying to catch Kobe.
How many years in a row did LeBron go to the finals?
10?
9?
That's fucking crazy.
9 or 10?
You're putting your body through that 82 games. Then nigga, what? How many games is it if you just sweep?
82, 17. You gotta win 7. You gotta win 17 games. 17 games.
So it's like having to do that. You know what I'm saying? For 9 years, nigga. That's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
And to be at the top of your shit. You know what I'm saying? Without a nigga that can come in and. All right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like right now, nigga old school, bro. Niggas like looking at LeBron James like he a young nigga. He a old school nigga. He in what 25th year. You know what I'm saying?
So if the Lakers don't get out without AD, then who's coming out the West?
Yeah, he done it.
LeBron?
This is our last. If we don't win it this year, this is gonna be the last championship with LeBron.
So who's coming out the West if the Lakers can't do it?
I mean, this year, who's coming out the West if the Lakers?
The Clippers will kill themselves somehow. I think the Clippers will defeat themselves somehow.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they can't win it. I'm just saying they'll find a way to fuck up. That's all I'm saying.
Utah is serious.
Kawhi and Leonard know how
them
to
niggas, them shit.
They lost to 7.
George knows how to
they lost to
Niggas
7 to Denver.
Yeah.
Who gave everybody fucking problems. Let's not. Utah is not playing.
Yeah, they're nice.
They know.
Utah ain't playing.
They know. Utah is not playing.
Yeah, Utah ball.
I like the Clippers,
It's a regular season though, man.
So, nigga.
Regular season don't matter, bro.
Utah, one of them teams that always gonna lose in the first round.
No,
bro.
No,
not
not
first
first
round
round.
this year. Not this year. Not in the first round.
Alright.
They ain't gonna make the finals. They ain't gonna lose in the first round.
If it's not
I got
us,
Charlotte beating them if they get Charlotte as an AFC.
Hey, let's go there because let's go to Kraig. Hey, Kraig, let's go there.
Different conference, nigga.
So Kraig,
conference.
Charlotte's in the East now.
Yeah.
They've always been in the East.
They've never been.
Carolina, nigga.
Charlotte's not the East.
Yeah, Kraig, that is.
You think about New Orleans, nigga?
Pelicans.
New Orleans Hornets.
Charlotte Pelicans.
You talking about New Orleans? Oh, good.
Yes.
This nigga, New Orleans ain't that far from Charlotte.
Yeah, it is, nigga.
This nigga Kraig look like Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Hey, that is weird. That is weird that New Orleans is a Western conference team.
That should have been that should have been East Conference. It should have been East.
It should be East for sure.
Yeah,
it should have been East.
Well, they on the west of no,
they're not.
Yeah, they shouldn't be.
They're like kind of. New Orleans is literally south of the Mississippi. So
shout out to my New Orleans niggas. Y'all always talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing but a couple hours drive from Texas.
Yeah.
From Texas, yes. But
remember the Texas niggas were talking shit about the New Orleans niggas on Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah, now y'all
now look at you.
The Louisiana niggas was causing havoc in Texas.
Yes, they was.
They was killing up a lot of shit and robbing.
They really was.
Yeah,
they ain't got no rules in Louisiana.
But nah, I feel like if Charlotte make the playoffs, I feel like they could do some damage though.
Yeah, LaMelo balling like a
bro.
motherfucker.
He balling. And y'all heard it here first when we told y'all he was gonna kill.
And if the Pelicans get the AFC, they can beat Utah. If Utah's number 1.
Different. They're not gonna play each other. They can't play each other.
Zion, the best power forward in the
They
game.
can't play each other. It's impossible.
What do you mean?
Utah can't play Charlotte.
Why?
No,
New Orleans.
The Pelicans.
The Pelicans.
Pelicans, nigga. The Pelicans. Like, we mean the Pelicans?
The Pelicans will beat Utah in a 7-game series.
Wait, what?
We're talking about Pelicans.
Lonzo, you talking about Lonzo's team.
Zion's team. And
Zion,
Zion, they
Brandyn
have
Ingram.
nothing for
Pelicans.
Zion. I got the Pelicans because Utah's number 1 right now.
Yeah. That can happen. I'm not going to argue against that.
Bro. Zion is the best power forward in the game,
by far.
And it's not even close right now. It's not even close.
Only thing I'm going to give him, what he needs to do.
I don't believe in Utah.
I'm not in the playoffs.
I don't believe in Utah.
I do.
I'm a Mike Conley fan.
Because Utah leans a lot on what's my nigga name?
Donovan Mitchell.
So they lean a lot on him.
He likes it. He steps up to the challenge.
Playoffs, not really.
He was dropping 50 a game.
What are you talking about?
He was scoring 50 a game.
Every time it came down to niggas, listen, that's what
he performed.
So did Pat Mahomes. Till it came down, nigga. Listen, bro, he's that
playoffs.
The reason he was putting up so many shots. He didn't give nobody else the rock, and that's why they got swept up out of there.
They didn't get swept, bro. They lost in 7 against Nuggets, and Connolly missed the shot to send it to advance in the round. It went in and out.
I'm thinking about what's your boy name?
Clippers?
Damian Lillard. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're talking about Portland.
What's going on? Even that nigga though, because I seen that nigga.
That nigga nice.
He's nice, but I'm saying like, far as like taking over a game in the playoffs is gonna be hard because nigga it's like after him.
But they do it. But they do it.
We talking about?
They were in the Western Finals like fucking last year.
Damian Lillard.
They were front running. It's the bubble.
Nah, Damian Lillard. Hold on. I just gotta bring truth to it. Damian Lillard literally ended 2 different playoff series on a 30-foot shot.
Bro,
he beat Houston in 2013 on a 30-foot.
That's what he do.
Never win a championship.
We don't know. He won't win one. No, it depends on who he gets as a teammate. He can't win. No, he can't win it by himself. But if you give him Anthony Davis, if you give him LaMelo Ball, if you give him somebody that, if you give him another 8 player, he can't.
They just need one more because like
he just needs one of the
tandem they got is fucking cold.
And Blake Griffin go over there.
They're too small.
All of them.
They might get Blake.
Him and the dude.
CJ.
No,
and that's why they're gonna win.
Right, they just need one more. They get one more.
Blake Griffin.
If LaMarcus Aldridge stayed, I think they could have won one.
They need old boy from the Cavs who's unhappy.
He shoots too much.
Drummond?
They need Andre Drummond.
No buckets there.
No buckets
there.
No, they don't.
No, Drummond don't flip a bucket.
They need
that's why
physicality.
Drummond's a perfect center for them.
They need somebody to get 20 rebounds and stop somebody and be physical. They need a Dennis Rodman type person.
Because if Drummond gets 20 points, it's because half the whole offensive rebounds and shutdowns. You don't need to run plays for Drummond.
What's he call it? Whiteside and like that.
Whiteside.
He ain't on Drummond. But they had Nurkic.
Nurkic got game.
Nurkic got game. Nurkic keeps getting hurt.
Is he hurt?
He keeps getting hurt. That's his problem.
He got game.
He busted his leg.
He can't fuck with Drummond.
That year he busted his leg.
Nurkic can.
Nurkic is fire, but he can't fuck with Drummond.
Nurkic can. Nurkic got game. Nurkic, he's better. Yeah, yes, he can.
No, he's not a. No, he's better. How?
Hey, Andre, I see Nurkic by far. Not even. Yeah,
not even close.
Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond at the
Drew. 20 boards.
That's not the Drew.
Hold on.
Let's not do the Drew like that.
Conversation's going on right now. I can't.
I'm sorry about that. My fault. My nigga. We didn't know.
Whiteside is washed.
You have to give respect to Andre Drummond's type game. You got to give respect to Andre Drummond's game. Andre Drummond, what he does is, the reason why he's a perfect fit for someone like a Lillard is because he doesn't command the ball. He'll give you 25 points without running one single play for him.
Does he
His offense, no, I didn't say average.
No.
Average is a very misleading stat to begin with. Because if you're talking about average, a nigga get 30 one night against the league's worst team, and then go and get 2 against the league's best team. Yeah, then he averages 19. No. Fuck average.
That's why Damian Lillard.
That's why he works with Damian Lillard, because he needs somebody that's gonna rebound, set dope screens.
Lillard is too ball dominant for another.
For a dump down center.
Yeah, he's too ball dominant.
He can't do a dump down center.
And they had Nurkic. They was cooking. Nurkic goes down, and like that year they looked.
They should build around. They should build around Damian Lillard the same way the Pistons built around Isaiah Thomas.
Yep.
They need a bunch of big physical niggas that can get buckets without shooting a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what
Scrap
they
buckets.
built. Like,
Dump down.
what's his name? McCullough needs to be running his own team. He needs to be because he's a great point guard.
McCullough can start any.
You're not winning the championship with 2 6'2" niggas in the backcourt. It's not happening.
What team can McCullough?
McCullough would be good for
defensively. You can't do anything.
Nah, you can't stop nobody.
2'6", you can't stop nobody.
McCullough would be good. He would be good. For Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
He would be good for.
He'd be great on the Clippers.
He'd be good for New York,
Utah.
Utah.
Every other fucking
He's
team.
better. He's better than the
Mike Conley.
He's better than Mike Conley.
Yeah, he'd be a good fit on Utah.
He's the most underrated player in the league.
Yes, he's one.
I mean, him and Drew.
Drew good, but Drew.
If you put CJ McCollum on the Clippers, they're champions.
No, Holiday.
Drew.
If you put Drew Holiday on the Clippers, they're probably champions.
Drew Holiday.
You put Drew Holiday and starting point guard for the Clippers, they're champions.
I feel like the white chick
nigga Drew nice.
Yeah,
killed his killer instinct.
Go say it again.
I feel like the white chick killed Drew.
Why?
He retired for a season.
He's an all-star caliber player. I know he had something with his baby and shit, so no disrespect. But Drew Holiday should be an all-star every year. But I feel like he does just enough to be one of the best players in the league, but he doesn't do enough to be like an upper echelon, and he has the talent. He should be a perennial all-star. But he's cool with just being better than the average NBA player.
But no, he's not also because that's what we're saying. He's underrated. He's just overlooked every single time. And this nigga's been a bucket ever since he came.
He's clutch.
Yeah.
And he's clutch.
Yeah.
Especially in the playoffs.
He is big shots.
Especially in the playoffs.
Oh my God.
He's not a nigga.
Drew is not a Jamal Crawford.
No, he's not. He ain't got nothing to like.
He's a better all-around player than Jamal Crawford, but he's not a better. You can't fuck with him on offense and no way
at all.
But he's a defensive monster.
Drew's clutch. Jamal wasn't clutch. That was his only issue.
So what team with CJ McCullough will be a perfect
Clippers?
Any other team? Any other team?
Sixers.
You know who he would murder with?
The Lakers.
Miami.
Shit.
Oh yeah, he will.
Yeah, he's tailor made for.
Miami would be.
Yeah.
Miami would be.
The freedom he would have on that team.
But he's taking. I mean, he would.
They'll get rid of Dragic.
He's better than Dragic.
Yeah,
he's having an upgrade.
And Dragic is fire.
No.
Yeah, he's
Dragic is fire.
Dragic.
I fuck with Dragic.
That's what I'm saying. McCullum runs a point.
CJ could, yeah,
he runs
point.
point.
I got.
And on that team, they got Hero and
you put Jimmy. Hey, put CJ.
He's not saying somebody just name. The Sixers.
Yeah.
Or the Bucks. But the Sixers, they would.
Other team
You put CJ McCullum in a high screen and roll offense like a D'Antoni type system. He's going to give you. He's going to give you 27
but you have to remember,
12.
The problem is though that for the Sixers to ever get him, they'd have to trade Ben. So it's not like we're assuming it'd be Ben.
That nigga came
But that would be
and CJ, and it wouldn't be that.
No, that would be a good trade though.
Yeah,
and here's why: it's not disrespecting Ben Simmons. It's the fact that you had that monster Joel Embiid down there, and CJ McCullum's shooting ability gives Embiid better floor spacing than Ben Simmons gives Embiid. So what I'm saying is that for a team aspect, I think CJ McCollum would be a better fit at point guard for Philadelphia, especially running Doc Rivers' offense than Simmons is. And that's no disrespect to Ben Simmons.
He's a better he would I mean he would be able to do all the things Rondo did.
But he could shoot.
But he's a better scorer.
What by far?
Yeah, CJ McCullough slept on. They're gonna have to make that trade soon because they're at best a second round team.
He's got to get out of there, man.
Yeah, they're a second round team. You're right.
At best.
Yeah, at best. That's for sure.
And then once a lot of these youngsters start coming, once Zion Williamson coming to his own,
it's gonna be a problem.
Bro, he's
already
already
have to have a low post presence to win in the league. Once he starts,
that nigga.
He's already the best power forward.
So Kraig, Craig, that's what I'm saying. He's already the best power. He's already the best power forward in the game, and he hasn't even learned how to play basketball.
Yeah, I'm saying. Get him a
you know what I'm
jump
saying?
rope,
He hasn't even learned how to play basketball yet, and he's already the best.
I want to do something real quick, fellas. I want to ask y'all a question because I was thinking about this.
Go ahead.
Now, Coming to America 2 is coming out, right?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The new shit, Coming to America. They have an article out that Ryan Coogler had pitched Eddie Murphy a version of Coming to America 2 with the nigga that's
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. There you go. Michael B. Jordan. So, do you think that he should have took that route?
No.
or do what he finna do right now. Because the guy,
I'm confused. What you mean?
Because the guy that
Michael B. Jordan is supposed to play Eddie's character. What are you saying?
They had probably his son. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He had it probably be the same premise, but a little bit. You know what I'm saying? More.
I don't like the dude they got playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm finna say. Cause
I don't even know what the part 2's about. That's why I'm asking.
The nigga they got playing him is like, I don't know. He's some cat from.
He a comedian.
He a comedian? Okay, I've never really seen him, but
He a decent comedian.
And he's playing Eddie Murphy's son.
Okay.
In a movie. You know what I'm saying? So he's supposed to, like, it's the same premise. I come to America, I didn't know who you was. Come to Zamunda. But Ryan Coogler probably had some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan Coogler dope.
So
he fired.
So I don't know.
I'll trust Eddie's opinion.
That's what I mean. So is Eddie being, is it ego?
No, it's comedy.
Okay. If I'm asking comedian.
Comedy. This is Eddie's movie. I'm pretty sure that Coogler could have directed it, but I really haven't seen Michael B. Jordan do anything comedic.
Nothing funny at all.
And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can't risk this just for a nigga that's just a popular actor,
right?
Who's a great actor, but this is stand up is the hardest genre. I mean, comedy is the hardest genre.
Yeah, that's facts.
People come expecting to laugh. God damn it, you better deliver.
You know, Black Panther's different, nigga. You could get a fight choreographer, put some shit together, and make it look like this nigga got the most hands on in the universe.
Right.
Comedy, that timing is like it's like jazz or something. Like, nigga, you gotta have it. You just can't because you with a big agency and you're the number one Negro, go-to Negro. I just can't depend on you for comedic timing. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it working with Michael B. Jordan, even though I'm a fan.
Yeah, we gotta trust Eddie's his acumen in the game. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Michael B. Jordan is an amazing actor, but that doesn't mean he's tailor made for every role, right? You know what I'm saying? Like there's roles that is like, man, maybe. Especially I'll defer to Eddie when he feels, hey, this might not be the best look. Whoever this guy is playing his son. I mean, I'm sure they analyzed this guy. He probably auditioned like 10 fucking times. You know what I'm saying?
But, you know, I was a little bit, I thought Eddie's choices were a little awkward. The lead guy that he has playing his son, Eddie was raw back in the day. Man. He picked a lot of square-ass niggas, like everyday type niggas. He didn't really pick no raw niggas from what I could see. Beyond the niggas that were already involved in the first one to kind of be in the movie. All the new booty niggas he picked seemed to be like just these everyday square, safe niggas.
But I can see that because oftentimes the rawest fathers got the most square kids. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That it skips a generation oftentimes.
Right.
So I can see the logic behind that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, shit, I hope it's a good movie because I'm a big Eddie fan.
Man, I hope it is too. Man. I can't wait to see that shit.
It's just that. Because you know Ryan Coogler, black director, you know what I'm saying?
Fruitvale Station,
fucking Black Panther, all it goes on.
Did Creed also?
Creed definitely did Creed. All three of them.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, when we got that type of black director, you know what I'm saying, and he has a vision, because I'm pretty sure he grew up watching the shit like we did, you know what I'm saying, loving the show, loving the movie. Mm-hmm. So, do you think it was a Eddie situation, or was like, nigga, look, we can't afford you, or we can't. This won't happen. Because what I'm saying is, we talk about Black Hollywood,
right?
You know what I'm saying? We want. I'm saying more black faces on TV, more. And I'm pretty sure Ryan Coogler would have bought that. You know what I'm saying? What I seen from the trailer is funny. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how the niggas from Barbershop still alive.
Yeah, them niggas was old as hell 30 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? They was old when I was a baby. Y'all niggas gotta be dead. Nigga. So you know what I'm saying? So like I don't understand that part, but it's like. You have the black excellence shit we trying to move towards. And I've never heard Eddie really speak on, you know what I'm saying, like black egg, like, okay, because he does hire black people, you know what I'm saying, to do whatever he do. But it's like he's never a nigga that like, oh, nah, nigga, this is wrong, or we should be doing this. Which we don't probably need him for that, but I'm saying, like, a lot of, like, even with the Dolomite movie,
right?
You know what I'm saying, that was whitewashed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be a little niggered up a little bit more, for lack of better words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Eddie Murphy came in like, no, we're going to bring in these producers, these directors.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to cut out the nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? He's done that. He did that with Dolomite. So is this another...
no, because I don't think that applies to Eddie. Eddie has a history of putting brothers on.
My own goddamn strawberries.
Yeah, I never looked at him like he has to be the most vocal about it because his work... You see it in his work. Like, you see Dave Chappelle in Nutty Professor.
He's the best.
You know what I mean?
Movies.
You see Chris Rock. You see all these guys.
You know, Eddie did something that he snuck a lot of things in on us in the 80s that a lot of people miss in the early 90s. It would be the roles he would put black people in. If you go the first Coming to America, The only two white people was a motherfucker serving lettuce and a cab driver that said, fuck you. He flipped it. Because usually they put black people in lower roles and white people in the more prominent roles. The subconscious thing, which is 90% of your brain activity. Right. You know what I mean? One thing that he did, we look at Boomerang, every black person had a role. They were classy. Boomerang? Boomerang.
Right. When you throw the pussy, it becomes that meringue pie.
Kraig said meringue pie.
Hey, for y'all watching, Kraig just didn't put any lotion on his shoulders. That's all that is. It's not a shirt. That's not a shirt. He just didn't put no lotion on his shoulders. That's all that is.
That nigga shoot bubblegum for 2 years.
But like when you see that, the roles that he put us in Boomerang, he made us look good, and it was just a basic love story, and it didn't have to be okay. People think a black movie got to be preachy black. It was just a fucking love story with black people.
Robin Givens fine.
Yeah, it will fine ass black people. So Eddie's always done it as far as his casting, as far as the imagery, and as far as the light that he put us in. And go back and watch. I think it was the Oscars like in 1990. He went up and spoke like y'all basically don't give awards to niggas.
That's right. He did.
Up that speech. Yep. And if you look at it, when it came time to for him to finally win an Oscar with the Clumps, they gave that shit to Madonna. That's why I don't value them awards, man.
He always been power to the people. He always been power to the people. He does it in a very clever, classy way. Life is about the hypocrisies of the industrial prison complex.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? You know, all his movies like that, he's in control of the writing and production. Always have a deeper messaging. Nigga, I got nothing but love.
He do have Trading Places is deep.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That movie
Trading
deep.
Places is deep as fuck,
nigga.
And then even though he even did it deeper because he brought those two characters back and Coming to America as bums, and the nigga shot him a little change.
And then it said we're back because that's all that people with that mindset. All they need is a couple dollars to get right back.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
I'll let y'all niggas know, bro. Like that real shit.
Hey man, tell them what
that's crazy. That's crazy. Ain't nobody caught it.
That's fucking crazy.
I thought I was like, you don't need. You know what I'm saying, like y'all niggas is comedians. I know, so I gotta act comedians about other comedians. You know what I'm saying? The shit
right.
The moves they're making.
That's a good question.
Is it coon shit or is it, you know what I'm saying? Just
what coon shit?
No, is it him like, oh, I don't want to fuck with any black new comedians or whatever, or is it, I want to be the nigga, or is just I know funny and nigga that's not gonna be funny.
Well, Eddie know funny. He didn't do no coon shit. I just get surprised that he don't fuck with more young, edgy niggas. I feel like a lot of the people that Eddie have that are young and very dope talent, I feel like it's to who the agency gave the opportunity to audition for the movie. But I just want to see Eddie put on more young, edgy niggas like myself, Dewan, other niggas that are actually edgy like he was.
But did he put on Tracy Morgan? Or no?
Yeah, that's just later, but I'm talking about this.
No, Martin put on Tracy Morgan.
Martin put on Tracy Morgan.
We didn't know Tracy Morgan until he was Hustle Man. Nigga.
Hustle Man.
Talking facts, right?
And even Tracy Morgan said Martin put him on.
Was it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because the edgy niggas of our generation, they don't really get a lot of run.
It's like they try to hide the edgy niggas in the back.
Well, before in his generation, it was different. The edgy niggas was getting the love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just weird to me how he could come from that, be cut from that cloth. You know what I'm saying?
All delirious.
You feel me? And not really be fucking with cats who are, on that same.
Do you think it might come with age though? Like maybe that's just where his
I think that
interest is.
No, I just think that he's to me the greatest to ever do it, but he's so high up that
you don't see it.
He can't really. He would have. It's a long distance for him to come from where he's at to where we're at. Because you really got to get out there to find niggas.
Yeah, because the people like
all these buffer niggas in the middle, these niggas that are with these major agencies. These are niggas who have a lot of talent, but they tap dance a lot.
So he's fucking with niggas who was brought to him.
Right.
Yeah.
He not getting out there and being in the middle.
Yeah.
Like I've been doing comedy about 11 years. I've seen Eddie Murphy in the club maybe once or twice.
I see what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying? When he was younger out there doing it, he would run into the Chris Rocks.
Right.
Into, you know what I'm saying? Into the TK Kirkland.
Yeah.
Because he was out there in the mix, but he's an older dude. He's a legend. He don't really have to be out there, so he's not in the mix seeing the next wave of niggas that don't give a fuck but do give a fuck. He just really.
And on top of that, for him, like especially if he's gonna be in LA, you gotta look at the buffers of the comedy clubs.
Right.
The comedy clubs put up the niggas that ain't talking about shit. You know, the comedy clubs filter out a lot of the edginess. So when you want an edgy person, that's usually somebody like a Kraig who do their own shows. Like me, Kraig, we throw our own shows, or you have to go way down to the J spot.
And they said the comedy clubs
ain't going down to the J spot.
They said the comedy clubs are owned by just four different people that own the majority of the clubs that put the people on.
The sporting people that own the majority, and those.
Pauly Shore's mom is like one of the main ones.
Yeah, Missy, she died.
Yeah,
Cat Williams was in Norbit.
But that's
you know how long ago that was, nigga?
Come on, bro.
No, but he was supposed to be in Dolomite too, but he didn't show up.
Oh,
Cat Williams was supposed to be in My Name is Dolomite, but he didn't show up.
I'm not talking about Cat. Cat is solidified, bro.
Allegedly.
It's a whole new generation of monsters out here. You niggas still talking about Cat Williams.
Yeah, you're right.
Cat Williams been on since 99. Nigga, it's 2021.
You're right about
that.
I first seen Cat Williams.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Cat Williams ain't the only nigga like that out here. It's monsters out here.
I see the Hollywood Park Casino, nigga. He was doing a
who? When he was Cat in the Hat?
That was 2002.
That nigga was hosting for Enichi. I was a model on the fucking shit for the homie.
Fuck what you modeling? Fuck this nigga modeling, bro. Fuck out of here. Fuck you modeling. Fuck this nigga. Fuck this nigga modeling, bro. Nigga.
Y'all finished?
This nigga modeling jean shorts.
That's it. You have a leather strap on your fucking hat. You are Axel Foley. You like a Foley? You're the nigga who asked Kid and Play in jail, nigga, what they did. The policeman in his own club. And didn't run after he did it, hell.
You call that nigga, you call that nigga Dozie Axel Foley?
I've been waiting on that one. I said it earlier.
Oh, shit.
Somebody caught me, so I had to bring it back. Nah, but because I go deeper. It sounds worse to me. Because my boy,
y'all niggas,
my homie, I got a homie whose brother is gay. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry about it. He's a designer.
Sure.
So that's why I'm a fly nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was in a... Come on, yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Specifically requested you.
Where's
that?
I want this nigga to wear my shit. Nigga had 2 dresses lined up for him.
Don't you go past
that nigga Duncan showed up. That nigga Duncan showed up. He said, "I thought there was a show." He's like, "Nah, nigga. Sit on this couch. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions."
Hold on.
This ain't a skirt. This is a one-leg bell bottom.
That nigga showed up. That nigga went to Brett Ratner's house. He went to Brett Ratner's. Go ahead, dog. Tell us about this modeling show that never aired.
Let me pause it.
Go ahead.
Conversation. This is family,
All
man.
right, go ahead.
This is how I know it. That's how you know what I'm saying. Niggas come out like this, man.
You're right.
Get too much pussy to be. Listen. Nah, but the funny thing about it is that show, guess who was hosting it? Kid from Kid and Play, nigga.
Really?
Oh, really?
And that's when the Northern Opinion thing came in right there. That day I talked to the nigga.
Class act.
Shout out to my nigga Kid from Kid and Play. That's why niggas don't know the name. I got the blessing to say I'm Duncan Pendergrass.
I'm so confused. Your name's not
Class
Duncan
classic, dog. Class Act was a classic ass movie.
That's not your real name?
No, nigga.
Wait, really?
No.
Wait, your name's not Duncan?
It is funny.
Bullshit. Hold on.
And you know,
Wait, hold on.
This whole time, that's what I thought.
Hey, Brandon look like Blade Brown.
Wait, what the fuck's your name?
fucking ass.
You don't remember Class Act?
Of course I remember Class Act.
No, real talk.
No, seriously. Your name's not Duncan.
We gotta talk off air today.
Hey, sapiosexual.
I picked that shit up from day one. Ain't no nigga named Duncan Pender Hughes.
Did you know that?
Sapiosexual right now, man. Blade Brown coming on after that, man.
Is his name Duncan?
No, his name Duncan.
Bullshit.
Is his name Duncan? I was okay. Maybe his first name.
Ain't no nigga named Duncan Pender Hughes. Not from L.A.
Not from Compton.
If a
Bro,
nigga
what
was
the
from
fuck? Hey, seriously,
if
what's
he
the
was from like Greenwich Village or something like
Hey,
that,
for real, what the fuck's your name?
Why would you ask me that?
Why the fuck would you tell us your name's not Duncan and not
Hey,
Tyson?
Zell Williams' name ain't Zell Williams. Y'all need to see me grill that nigga. Fuck y'all.
He ain't on the show. He ain't on the show. I don't know Zell Williams.
I don't know him.
I thought we knew you. Yeah, nigga.
I smoked with Zell.
I ain't got Zell Williams under my fucking phone.
I picked up on that shit from day one.
Oh, I didn't know, bro. I had no idea. I didn't know.
Whole style, he basically tried to be nerdy because
Duncan was a nerd.
So kid said, "Hey man, your stage name is Duncan Pendergrass."
Nah. I told him the whole premise. This was nigga like 2001.
Okay.
2002. I told him the whole premise of what I was doing as far as Gangsta Nerd. That nigga was like, "Yeah, I love it. You got my blessings. Do what you do."
And he said, "Go by this."
Yeah, you can't. I told him that was finna be my moniker as far as producing and shit.
Got it.
I love that shit.
I thought it was
That's dope.
Name my rap shit.
One of the greatest movies.
This nigga say
I love Class Act. I love that goddamn. Anytime that shit come on, I'm watching.
That chick was bad, man.
That shit was greatly horrible.
Man, we're gonna wrap up the show. Tell them where they can find you, man.
Hotep Ish Intelligent, Ish Talk Intelligent, Shit Talk. Get it. I got my book coming out. No Time to Waste. Self-Motivation Guide. And I'm also going to teach a mini-series, webinar on that too. The date's going to be coming for you soon on breakthroughas.org. That website should be live pretty soon. And shouts out to my father. It's his 68th birthday today. Red, Mr.
Hey, happy birthday!
That's what's up.
I love my dad. My dad is my nigga for real. You know what I mean? So shouts out to Pops. I'm about to head over there as soon as this show over with and say what's up.
A lot of y'all niggas don't. Y'all niggas think y'all daddy is some dyke broad named. Hey, the two women can have the fucking kid, my nigga. They ain't your daddy. Don't worry about it. Just go with it, though. Anyway, man, y'all already know it's Mr. Duncan Penny Hughes. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram, bro. Like I said, man, the album's out. Fucking, I got my website coming out tomorrow, nigga. I don't give a fuck what Kraig talking about, nigga. It's a real line, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be the modeling outfits he wore.
Look at what this nigga did. Don't listen to this nigga. Look how he's dressed. Look at Brandon. Don't listen to him about clothing, nigga.
Bro, what's wrong with this?
Nigga, like you catch monkeys, nigga, and breastfeed them at the zoo.
Breastfeed them,
Nigga, breastfeed monkeys for 3 seconds.
What's wrong with this?
They pay that nigga a wig. There you go. There go Ape, nigga. Good looking for keeping these monkeys. No.
Breastfeed.
Hey, where the milk come from?
I have no idea.
I can't like
Don't worry about it. They can't. It's Brandon, nigga. Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, salute to everybody fucking with the shit. Hey, I love all my niggas, you know what I'm saying, that come through and you know what I'm saying, so that support everything everybody here is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the dopest podcast on the fucking internet.
Fact.
I can't give my niggas enough flowers right now, you know what I'm saying? But every person here holds it fucking down. You know what I'm
Brandon
saying?
shirt got all flowers.
Yeah, he does. He took them
That's all flowers we need, brother.
Brandon shirt, that nigga look like a nigga that's on a 95 Peyton nigga, and the nigga nigga drew in a jazz Peyton nigga on fucking Boomerang.
Go ahead, Doug.
Y'all niggas ain't seen Boomerang. Eddie Murphy.
Boomerang.
Another Eddie Murphy shit. But nah, you know what I'm saying? Sound packs, all that shit, man. Fuck with your boy, man. I just want to collectively saying we the dopest niggas because
Facts.
I can say I got gang of shit going on, but it wouldn't be without my brothers. I can't even tell y'all that. So I fucks with y'all, but I fucks with my family. Period. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, Kraig Facts or nothing, nigga. Fuck y'all.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, man, che Buqueno.
Hey.
What's up, Kraig?
Nigga, water.
That nigga said Duncan's real name is Herman.
Hell yeah, nigga, I pay your internet bill every day. Nigga. I'm fucking your mama. Your mama fuck nothing but Hermans.
Real talk. She got a long list of Hermans.
Greg. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get called by their last name, Johnson. My nigga, you know Johnson come through, pay y'all.
Alright, man. I gotta change Duncan name in my phone. Now. Shit.
No, it's not. Nigga, you Nigerian. Nigga, you got a gang of niggas whose name ain't with
Your name ain't Chris.
Yeah.
Your name is not Chris, nigga.
My daddy named Richard, nigga. That's real talk. Real talk.
Oh, come on, dog.
I'm dead ass.
That nigga real name is not. No, it's not. No, it's not. His real name's not Richard.
My mama name is Maria. I bullshit.
No, it's not. They named that nigga his real name.
Yes.
No, I bet you got an uncle named Lovejoy.
I probably do.
You're telling why?
Hey, these Nigerians are slick. We gotta watch it. That's
a lot of like back home. Niggas can tell any Nigerian. They can tell you a lot of niggas like it's like patience, innocent. I got Uncle Reggie, Uncle. Come on,
Reggie Akinwale, nigga.
No, just Reggie. Reginald.
His name is Richard.
My pop's name is Richard Agunaya Nzenwa.
Man, that nigga name is Nzenwa.
Speaking of my daddy, happy birthday! Your birthday tomorrow.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Happy March 4th.
Happy
birthday.
Hey, man.
For all you niggas saying black people ain't got dads, we celebrating birthdays in this bitch.
Man.
Hey,
narratives.
And my daughter's birthday March 5th.
I'm talking this motherfucker.
All fathers and we got daddies, nigga. Y'all just don't get no pussy.
And my grandfather's March 6th. He gonna be 90. He gonna be 97, y'all. He gonna be 97.
Mary and Richard. That's what's up out here. That's what's up. Hey, yo, daddy, I love you, man. Happy birthday and everything.
Man, 97, that's a lot of
Hey, y'all know where to find me. Regular_DOC.
You know what Mary and Richard mean, right? You know what Mary and Richard means?
Mary and Richard.
Mary and Richard.
Oh, no, don't come on, bro. All right,
Come on, man.
Happy dick.
Happy dick. Happy dick, Dozie.
Daddy, I'm sorry.
That nigga said the happy dick had you, my nigga. You come from a happy dick.
Daddy, this nigga ignorant. I'm sorry.
Hey, when
Come on, Kraig.
Hey, come on, man. Come on.
I try to have
You come from a happy dick.
I try to have a beautiful moment with my father real quick. This nigga gonna fuck it up with that bullshit.
While we were clapping, Kraig thinking of the most fucked up shit he could say after the clap.
I'm gonna fuck this all up.
Dozie dad gonna be waiting by the house with a kendo stick.
What come outside? You come outside.
What told y'all friends saying?
What that nigga Richard
on that podcast.
Also, man, another great show, and make sure you subscribe to the Patreon.
Goddamn right.
Kraig Smith on the Patreon. You looking to buy a car, advertise on the podcast. The pandemic's, from what we're reading, it's ending shortly. So, you guys want to start booking stuff on the road? Go to the website TheeKraigSmith.com. Go to the contact page or click the bright yellow button that says Book Kraig Smith.
We're about to start putting some shit
a
together
detailed description of what you're looking for.
Shouts out to Kraig looking like Bird from the 5 Heartbeats.
Hey, I was just a little boy. Still playing with my toes.
We appreciate you, Kraig. No, we appreciate. I don't understand shit for that. We appreciate this nigga Kraig for putting all this shit together, bringing us all together, and providing us entertainment and these dope ass questions that he be asking in his flesh colored shirts. We appreciate this motherfucker Kraig for all y'all.
Talk to the chat. Just because of my name dunking on me, I won't beat the fuck out of you. Man, I will fuck you up.
That nigga said I'm gonna smack the glasses off you. But he got no picture.
Oh no, definitely ain't
he got no pic.
That's a small podcast.
We're not small, nigga.
I'm 6 foot up.
I'm 6'2", nigga.
Don't let these chairs fool you, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But like, man, y'all niggas don't want no fade with nobody on this panel. So listen. Tell your mama, nigga, turn on the internet so you can play PlayStation tonight, nigga. Get on 2K and lose and be talking about niggas is trash.
Get it together.
Yeah, thank you, motherfucker.
Brandon, you
Come
finished?
on, Brandon, go ahead, nigga.
Oh, shit, man.
Tell them about that spades tournament you got,
Yo, nigga, Brandon, nigga. That
nigga, yo, space tournament. 50 to get in, you know what I'm saying? Have your partner, you don't trust him, that's on you.
That nigga murdering.
Ain't no reneging, man.
Hey, I also want to, cause we had it, we got Poppin on the mod. I thought he did a great job today, man.
Poppin, great job.
Appreciate you, bro. Helping out CT, man, cause CT busy with some of these comments, bro. So appreciate y'all.
Hey, what happened to Lovelace?
We never appointed her. I think Dewan did it.
Was it Dewan?
I can't assign mods, nigga.
Hey,
I'm not trying to assign you.
I said you look thick. I still think you look thick.
Bro, she got no pictures.
Shouts out to Lovelace.
Well, shout out to T-Ball.
There's probably a 14-year-old. There's probably a 14-year-old boy behind that screen, bro.
Or one of my cousins behind that.
Yeah, one of Dozie's cousins acting like it's a girl.
Lady Hotep musty. I'm telling you right.
Are you calling me? Shouts out to Lady Hotel.
Wait, hold up. Who is Lady Hotel?
Lady Hotel.
I see that. I don't
know. But
I leave it alone.
She be shooting. Lady Hotel be shooting like a motherfucker.
Somebody said Lovelace is a dude.
That's what I'm saying. There's no pictures, bro. You gonna get catfish?
Yeah, I want to see some monkey. I don't want to see no motherfucking donkey, nigga.
Hey, if I owe you something, I'm not gonna be able to give it to you. But if you want it, you can get it from God, nigga. That's just
hey.
Let me see, man.
I was gonna say you guys dented this thing heavy. Yeah, y'all had a lot.
My tooth hurt, nigga. And I ain't got no ibuprofen. I'm finna get drunk.